Hey, while we have a small pool of people here, listen, can I just test the mic? Does it sound good? Are we on the right mic this time? We're on the correct microphone. Dun, 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 dun. We are. Okay, excellent, fantastic, love and life. I'll throw you some tunes on. You. Is anybody out there on this day, the day on which you may or may not be here on the day? day it is. I mean, it could be any day. It could be Monday. It could be Tuesday. It could be Wednesday, Thursday, but I don't think it's any of those. Because I know a fact. I know something. I have intel, reliable information, very, very reliable to share with all of you today. That it's Friday! Woo! Friday, Friday! Oi, 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 oi. I don't know why I do this when I know you can't see me. Oi, 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 oi. It's Friday and we're here and it's sunny outside and thank you so much for waiting. Tech issues and okay, first I was like, okay, the room is a bit warm, I'm gonna let it cool down and then we'll go. Great. So then I start setting everything up. And then neither of the cameras work. And I'm like, oh great, excellent. So I get one of the cameras working, I'm like, great, excellent, the other one's still not working, but now the overhead camera is working. So we once again have overhead camera! Beep, 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 beep. So we're making good use of that today. And we don't have stove cam because I could set it up, but I think if I run a third camera into this without testing it, and I haven't tested it yet, it might go up on fire. And I don't want my laptop to go up on fire. It has a hard enough time as it is. Let me say hello to who we got all the way back. Demos, thank you so much for 20 and 4 months. That's 2 years. Thank you for sticking around. Oh my goodness. Baby Consumer, thank you for 17 months of your prime. Angelica Fia, thank you for 5 months. It's pretzel time, pretzel time. Moss Pirate, thank you for 29 months. Oh my God, best of luck defrosting the freezer. Not a very fun job, but one that has to be done. God, don't accidentally break it. I mean, you don't need to be told, but if anyone's like, I'll go defrost my freezer, don't use the sharpest implement you have. Thankfully, I've never broken a freezer by that, but I've seen it happen. And it could happen to you. And I don't want it to happen to you. Flaming Gear, thank you for 6 months of your prime. Spaghetti Hoodle is good news. Seeing girlfriend today. Yahoo! We're going to the beach, about to finish getting ready to play Animal Crossing. Go, 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 go. Have such a lovely day. Come here. I know this is, maybe this is bad for business. Maybe this is bad for business, but if you're sitting there watching me and you could instead be outside today and it's a nice day and you don't have work to do, you have 2 options I put before you. Unless you're sick of the heat, in which case, fair enough. Go outside and enjoy yourself, or go outside and enjoy yourself and bring me with you as a podcast or something. Don't be depriving yourself, okay? Don't be depriving yourself of a nice day. But I know a lot of you are in work, so I'll get you moving and grooving through the workday as much as I can. And if you're not working, yippee! Yippee! The beach, hello, guten tag, hello, coming to you live and direct from the beach. Trust and believe I needed a day out to the beach just by myself sitting on a big rock near the tide. Do you know what? Sometimes you just need to go and sit on a big rock, and I'm so serious. Like, it doesn't even have to be a sunny day on the beach. It doesn't even have to be on the beach. Sometimes you need to go and just sit on a rock and just go, bring a book or something with you, or a podcast, or me. Let me say hello to you as I can see Julian, hello, and Monica Joy, and Len Bottom, Blue Panda, Mason Undergo, and Angelic Fia, and MJ They, and Heather the Hylian, hello, and the Batchild, and Picture Twitch, and Enna Magnificent, and Emmy Girl, and Electro, and Sashimi, or sorry, Sashami, not sashimi at all. And, hang on, I'm losing you, come back. Fox Overlord, and Diggertron, and Farandel, and Photon Ephemera, and Snow Yoshi, and Statsut, and Fuzzy Squirrel, and Demos, and Leodolon, and Peanut Butter, and John Otaku, and Horus Adoris, and one ball. Hello. Genevieve Graves, hello. Kono Irio, Larry, hello. Don't air fry yourself, it's not good for you. It's wicked, it's awful for the complexion, you know. AVVV, hello. Direct.
Pretzel. Yum.
Yum. Steve Stopfullery, thank you for the bits. Thank you for kicking off a hype train. I don't know why that kicked off a hype train. I think hype trains on Twitch are kind of, I almost see like, oh my God, it's broken, but like they haven't been working as expected or intended. So, but thank you all the same for kicking it off. I need to do that more often so it doesn't hurt. Kitsune says, I've already been outside today, so I'm sat in the cool. You're dead right. You're dead right. I went outside and I saw some birds, and I went to the shop and I got stuff, so yay! Sandra M52, thank you for 37 months. How you doing? Come in. Now, despite the heat, do you know what I want? And I know you want one too. And if you don't want one, that's okay. And if you think you don't want one, but you kind of want one, you probably want one. I think we want a cup of tea. Come on, hands up, who wants a cup of tea? I know it's warm outside, but that doesn't matter. You still, oh no, what was that? You still want a cup of tea. You do. What did I knock? Oh, my lipstick. what's left of it. Hands up in the air. Do you want some juice? I don't know if we have any juice. Zargan says, prepare yourself, so I'm on one. I know you don't drink tea, but please know that spiritually I am handing you an ice cold iron brew, or a room temperature probably iron brew, or a comfortable temperature iron brew. No, I'm thinking, okay? Oh my goodness, hang on, till I loop back here 1 minute. 1 minute. Diggertron, thank you for 21 months. 21 months. And Half Believer, thank you for gifting 5 subs. Can we please get a wave of good eggs and appreciation? And if you've been gifted a sub, do not forget to say a big thank you. A big thank. Because it's very nice. Thank you. It's very, very kind of you. Oh my goodness. Spicy Ferris, thank you for 41 months. A tier 3 month. I know I'm doing this. Like I'm gonna get funky with it. Maybe I will get funky with it sometime. Gardner, actually, thank you for gifting 5 subs. Once again, if you've been gifted a sub, do not forget to say a big thank you.
My diabetes has been dramatically worse this year, so I am going to be yumming these Soft Pretzels through you.
I hope that maybe one day you can have a soft pretzel safely. Yeah, thank you for the bits. Yeah, and thank you for the bits. Oh my goodness, I don't know what's in the air, but thank you very, very much. Thank you. Gardner, actually, hello. Anyone I've not said hello to? Hi. Chiptune Song, hello. Hello. Brainy Park, hello. Oh, kettle's nearly boiled. I'm using a mug today. I don't know why, it's just the vibe. Who was that? Who was that? Victoria, here. Thank you for the bits. I thank you very, very much. And we have a shark close-up. Hang on, once I have the tea brewing, we can... Oh, hang on. Tea. Oh, we're not out of tea bags. They're just in here. They're just in here. Yeah, TTS man Brian, God love him. I don't know how he manages. He manages very well with some things, and then just not at all with other things. We have to understand. TTS man's trying. He's really trying. Oh, I love him, he's trying. Okay, so time for the tea. And I'm going to bring Brie to all of ye, because we do have a shark close-up. We do. And she's on the way. She's on the way. She's got a bit of dust on her. No, that's no good. Okay, now she's no, she's not quite dust free. I think a hair from my fringe got on her when I was brushing my hair earlier. It's Brie. And do you know what Brie says? Brie says, let's go mental! Woo! Oi, 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 oi. If you are having a tough one this week, and God knows the weather's probably not helping, do you know what? It's very important to remember that Brie love you, and Shark love you, and people love you, and people appreciate you. If you haven't given a shark a hug, do you know it's free and it's easy? Exclamation mark hug shark. And you're allowed to go fucking mental! Woo! Oi, 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 oi. I mean, within reason. Don't do yourself an injury. In an exciting way, in an excited way, in a happy way, in a joyful way. I still can't say the word joyful without laughing. We go mental! Woo! Oi, oi, oi. I don't know who needs to hear it today, but sometimes you need to just go mental. You need to just go like yippee! You know, just go mad. I mean, like in a fun way, you know? I'll be going mental, but like slowly and gently. It's been a long day's week, and I've been hugging this little shark. Oh. It's been a lot. Like, the weather has been very tough to deal with as well. So like, even if you're having a normal one and it's warm outside and you're sweating and your brain is on fire, it's rough. And then, but it's good news. So not sold enough copies to max out the bonus that the devs have to pay. They have to pay to the devs. Nikki Paprika, hello. The Bongmaster, hello. So no, I get you. You're all right. I got the gist.
I planted some sunflowers earlier in the year and they're finally getting to a decent height. The only thing is that they don't point at the sun. They seem to be pointing at me, right up until I look right at them, then they look away really fast. I think I planted sunflowers.
Sunflowers. Why I oughta. I'm just getting the milk to be ready when this timer goes off. Why I oughta. Sorry, thank you for the bits. And Nikki Paprika, thank you very much for 8 months of your prime. Where are we on? A level 6 hype train. I should probably make it very clear, although I know a lot of you already know. I did see someone asking earlier. I'm not at TwitchCon this year. Crowd going, oh, sound effect .wav. I know. I do wish I was going. I couldn't make it work this year. And, you know, all things considered, I probably would have been a bit wrecked because I've been busy. But, oh, .flack. So yeah, maybe next year. I don't know where it's going to be next year because I think the contract with the place in Rotterdam is like up this year. But I would have loved to go, but I will not be there. But if you are going this weekend, please have a lovely time and make sure you're dinking oiter and make sure someone knows where you're going and who you're with and why you're with them, and have sunscreen on. Please have sunscreen on. It's very hot on the continent. It's not too bad here. Like, our houses get hot. It's very hot on the continent. It's very hot. Who's excited for chemical burn risk? Oh, woo! No, but seriously, do have a lovely time if you're going to TwitchCon. Please go oi. Please have a very good time. Have a very good time. And in goodened time. Tarek has good news. At the GARP last weekend, I earned a new name. Having sacrificed my old one to the Morgan to earn favour, I'm now Doothrocht. Ooh, powerful name. Very nice. Deluxe Aloy says, I got sunburn already. I barely left the house. No! I'm so sorry. Oh, that timer went off and I didn't take the tea bag out of the mug. Now that's it. Everyone's getting soup. It's fine. It's still tea. Oh yeah, if you're going to be in big crowds and everything, and if you're traveling in big crowds, like close quarters, particularly with people you're not normally around, make sure you have a mask with you to wear for your own well-being and for the well-being of those around you. Even if it's just to be avoiding a little, you know, it makes all the difference. You know, when you think about it, conflu and concrud was avoidable all this time. Oh, goodness. My hair is a little bit fluffy today because it is... I realise I look a little bit dragged backwards through a hedge, but listen, who doesn't look like that a bit sometimes, you know? Who doesn't look a little bit like they have crawled on their hands and knees out of a hole in the ground? Garfield's Big Naturals, hello, how are you doing? Your presence here is always very much appreciated. Yeah, it's humid, and my hair is naturally wavy, a little bit. Wavy, some curls, you know how it is. So day 2 after washing it, it just goes... The humidity just goes... MJ, they ashed up, thank you. Mario Will Die says, you going to that one VTuberCon in Birmingham that's in a few months? I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I don't know, but I'd love to know. I don't know yet. I really want to go. I don't know yet. If I'm going, I'll let you know. But I don't know yet. But I really want to go. Whew. Anyway, I would very much like to go. We'll see. Zargan has good news. Went to a lovely Middle-earth themed cocktail bar in Edinburgh at the start of the week. Ooh, it was a lovely day out and they're running it for the next 4 months. Eyes emoji. You can't say that eyes emoji at me when you know that we're long overdue a visit. Only issue it's in Birmingham. I want to go, but I only would go for one creator so far. That's fair. They have a fairly diverse lineup, in fairness. Birmingham's actually all right. I think Birmingham's one of those places where if you live there or if you go there often enough, you get sick of it because it's a city. Now, this is me. The longer I stayed in Dublin, the more I saw all the cracks, you know? I'm not talking about the builders either. And then when I go back to visit, like little doses, I'm like, yeah, it's all right. It's like, I went to Birmingham, I was like, yeah, it's grand. It's all right. Like, I wouldn't jump up and down and do cartwheels and go, yippee, yay, oh, what joy, I go to Birmingham, yippee. Like, I wouldn't be doing that, but like, it's all right. Like, it's all right. I think it's all right if you're going and then you're coming back immediately, Joe. Now, not the good kind of crack either. Earth Video Orchestra, how are you doing? Hello. Hope King says, I like Birmingham, that's only because I see it when I'm landing at BHX to go visit my partner. Anytime an airport code ends in X, I try to fit it into that song. Oh my god, who had that song, Sweet Dreams, my LAX? Because of LAX, which I think is Los Angeles Airport. Who had that song? It was like Rachel Stevens or someone like that. This is years ago. This is like this is before your time. No, not all of you, but Yeah, I don't remember who that was, but anyway. It was Rachel Stevens, really? I don't know how I remember that. And I think, yeah, it's a play on LAX, I think. Because it's like, yeah, exactly, Nikki Paprika, because it's my ex from LA or whatever, probably, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, Birmingham's grand. I don't know if I'm going to Expo or not. Wish I could tell you any more about that. I simply don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see. Back in my day. Elliot's a Barbie, how you doing? Hello. Anime Eye says, London's my least favourite place in the entire UK. I dread going down to visit clients inside the N25. London is another one of those places where, like, I've only been once or twice in the last 10 years. So my experience of it is a bit hands-off, but yeah, you know, I very rarely find myself having or needing or wanting to go to London for anything. It's also I've never been to London in the cold. Any time in my life I've been to London, it has been sweaty, warm, like really, like the last time I spent more than a couple of hours at a time in London, it was like 33 Celsius, and it was sticky, and it was warm, and it was disgusting, but like it was all right, I guess. It was okay. Oh goodness, Julian's good news. I just did a whole cryptic crossword in one go. How did you do that? What's your magic? Tell me later. I need to get a glass of water. I know I haven't been using a water bottle lately. I don't know why I haven't been using a water bottle lately, because I was drinking more water when I was using a water bottle. Don't know why I'm doing this to myself. What did Heathrow do? It got its Heaths all in a row. Apollo's Dagger, hello! So we're a little delayed starting today, as you can see, from the time we started and the time we would normally start. I didn't drink water. This recipe should take about 3-ish hours. So if we start soon, actually it should start a little bit faster. Did I just say it should start a little bit faster? It should be a little bit faster. Sorry, all of my words. Listen, I have been trying to gather up like words and sentences back into my brain and like taping them back in. So bear with me. Bear with me just a moment. Let me have a look. Where is my pretzel recipe? I had it on my phone. I had the window open. And you know what I don't have right now? I don't have the window open. I have to open it. If you want the recipe we're using today, no surprise. It's from Sally's Baking Addiction. It is. Of course it is. Of course it is. So !mark recipe if you would like the recipe. I am not affiliated with Sally's Baking Addiction, but big shout out. Big shout out to Sally's Baking Addiction, because my God, like genuinely very, very good recipes. So yeah, okay, this is actually way less than I remembered. Prep time 25 minutes, cook time 15 minutes, total time 40 minutes. Total time. So that means it's probably going to take us about 3 days. It's going to take years. Archaeolinguist, hello. We haven't started yet because I started late, but we can start in a few minutes. That's true. We can at least get all of our ingredients together. The reason I wanted to make this today is because I looked around the house. I was like, we have most of the ingredients already. I only needed to get, what was it? I only needed to get baking soda and unsalted butter. That was it. That's it. That's all I needed to get in the shop, which was great because I really need to start doing recipes that let me use up more stuff we have in the house. Don't get me wrong, it's very exciting to be like, oh, I'm going to the shop and I'm going to get all of my things and stuff and like massive amounts of bits and bobs, ding, 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 for my recipe. It's also nice to look in the press and be like, yeah, I need one extra thing. Yeah, 40 minutes is not too bad because, yeah, it's supposed to need time to prove. Let me just check this in case she hasn't mentioned. I did read through this. Let's see. Okay, yeah, cover lightly with a towel and let rest for 10 to 30 minutes, which is really not that bad at all. Like, I think it's going to take longer than 40 minutes, no surprise. But I'm not too worried about it, do you know? How is everybody doing, by the way? Hi. Hello. Hello. Are we doing very well today. It is a fine day to be here. What's it proving? Don't start this. Listen, I learned the hard way that it's proofing. It is proofing, isn't it? I learned the hard way. I made a fool of myself. And I made a fool of everybody else. It's proofing, isn't it? I made a fool of myself. You'll see that soon again. It was in the chocolate cornet stream that I made a fool of myself. Which you'll see again soon. Oops. The proof is in the pudding. I love soft pretzels. Rips shirt revealing. I love Philadelphia shirt underneath. I respect that. Oh, do you know? I didn't think to get some like anything to go with these. I mean, if they're nice, they should be fine on their own. But I didn't think to even get like, I don't know, I know some people get a little dip with their pretzel, but I mean, at least we'll get to try it as it is. Also, I never gave you the heads up, or the update more than the heads up, that the enchiladas did not last very long. They were gone. They were horfed. They were horfed. They did not last very long in this house. They're gone. Gone, eaten to shreds. Very nice. Wait, hang on. Zargan says proving in North America, proving in UK and Australia, according to Wikipedia. And Ireland is usually lumped in with whatever Australia and the UK. Was I right? Was I right all this time? I was gaslit. You people. I was gaslit. I fully thought I had it wrong. I was about to. So, okay, I'll tell you. The video that's going up on YouTube this evening is an edit of when we made the chocolate cornets, like last year. And Chloe, as always, did an excellent job. You're gonna love it. It's not a very long video because, in fairness, it was a very like stream for doing stuff. I was about to edit in a bit after all of the proving instance to be like, Kate later learned la 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 la. No! No, I was right! I was right. I need a minute, okay? You know, I had myself so convinced I was wrong. I was like, God, those smart people on the internet told me that it was wrong. We all had a very good laugh about it, and it was all in good fun, but I learned something very important that day. No! No, I didn't. Just let me bathe in my vindication. Oh, Mario will die, you poor thing. Mario will die if you keep doing that. Yeah, poor thing. I hope it's not too bad. Anyway, I feel great knowing that now. You've given me. I cannot express to you how much confidence that has given me for the day. I will take a vacation in the vindication. I'm sorry. I thought of the worst thing, and I need to say it out loud. Take a vacation in the windy castle. Thank you for your time. Let's start weighing out ingredients. See, there's no other group of people I can say that to who are going to understand why that's so funny. So, right, we have things and stuff and things and stuff. And yolk mabobs and thingy-majigs. Hopefully not yolks. Exactly like that. Exactly like that. Who wants that? Stats, thank you for the bits. Frankie A. 1998. Hello, first time being here for stream. Love all your stuff and I'm excited to be here. Welcome in. Hello, come in. I hope you're having a fine Friday. It is Friday. Why do I always forget? I open the stream by saying you're not going to guess what day it is. It's Friday. Ding, 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 ding. And then it's like an hour. It's not even. It's like 29.55 minutes later and I'm like, I don't know what day it is. Alrighty, guys. I think it's about time to kick off. I didn't mean to. I don't know how I didn't mean.
Look, I know our stated goal is soft pretzel, but have we considered hard breadstick?
No, we haven't. We haven't considered that. And you'll be delighted to know that we will not be considering that, at least not today. Because if I make a load of breadsticks, I'm going to put them in a lovely little arrangement. You're going to sit down there, you're going to put them all in your bag, and you're going to leave. I know how this goes, okay? You can't pull the breadsticks over my eyes, all right? Bowls. Do you think one could commission the things to make a YouTube poop of cake streams? You have no idea how much I want to do that. I would feel so like full of myself going to, like, 'cause Da Things is like my favorite YouTube poop maker. Like she's excellent. I would feel so full of myself being like, hey, I'm so great. Can I commission you to make me funnier? But that is actually something I've thought about. That's something I have thought about. I've thought about how funny that would be. I want to believe it would be that funny. All right, let's see. Holt Pepson says, today's my partner's birthday. Watches your baking streams every week. Happy birthday to your partner. I hope your partner's having a lovely day on this birthday today. Can we get a big wave for the birthday, the day of birth? Right, I am playing a bit of a dangerous game. I think this yeast should be fine. It is in date. But you know, sometimes you get yeast and it's in date and then you try it and it's dead. However, I've only had that happen with inferior off-brand yeast. Woo, woo. This is like a fancy branded one. I don't even think it's fancy, but it's branded yeast. So I think it's probably okay. But I am gonna make sure it's fine before we put everything in together. The worst thing that could possibly happen is that it's dead. I have no backup yeast because I didn't think of getting an extra thing of yeast in the shop because I'm really smart, you know, and I've been doing streams like this every Friday for the best part of 6 years. So I never forget things and I'm never like disorganized or anything. So I should probably start doing stuff. That'd be smart. Right, I need bowls. Ooh, little Miss Fancy Yeast over here. And what about it, huh? I can't remember what it was I bought the nice yeast for. There was something I made and I was like, this has to be really good and perfect because if it's not good or perfect, what was the point of doing it? What was it? There was something that made me finally buy the good yeast. What? It wasn't the bread bowl because I haven't made a bread bowl in ages. The nesting bowls are adorable. Where'd you get them? Oh, thank you. Someone got them off my wish list, which is not being updated at the minute. But I think they're genuinely just like off of Amazon. They're not like, I don't think they're brand or anything. Joseph do a similar set, which like maybe they're sturdy or something, but this has been serving me for years. They're pretty good. I like them. Now, I'm gonna go like backwards and forwards through the ingredients because I just have to, you know, get it all together. Jens Machina, hello. Do we want? Hang on, just make sure that. Overhead cam. Bam, 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 bam. Ooh. While I'm putting all the ingredients together. Now you can maybe, oh my God, now you can maybe see the pain I go through when the scales turns off just whenever it wants. Whenever it wants. It does not care. It has no pain. It knows no death. It has no shame. It goes to war with my own brain. It is the scale. It is my pain. What am I looking for? Why do I have 2 things of sugar? I only need 1. Granulated sugar. How much of this do we need? If this ends up being cups, I'll feel like some big Egypt. I don't remember. Oh, we don't have a tablespoon. Okay. Flour. Okay, you know what? We'll measure the flour first then. Because I think the flour might be the only thing we need to measure in grams. Oh, you actually can't see. The bowl is so big that you can't see the grams. That's all right. So we want, oh, I didn't read it all out. Let me read this for you. From the top, and a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3. 2 1/4 teaspoons, 7 grams, instant or active dry yeast, 1 standard packet. That's one of these bad boys. 1 tablespoon brown sugar or granulated sugar. Doink. I want to use up the granulated sugar. 360 mils of warm water. It's over there. It's over there, where the water lives. 1 tablespoon of unsalted butter. That's 14 grams to you and me. 1 teaspoon of salt. 4 469 to 500 grams of all-purpose flour, spooned and leveled. Oh God, we probably should use the cup then. No, not yet, no, maybe, no. Coarse salt for topping. We do have malding salt. I think it's very important to know that the salt is malding, because if it's not malding, then it might not be flaky enough, do you know? So, very, very, very important thing to know. And then for the baking soda bath, now I saw a couple of people freaking out about the baking soda bath. Not without good reason, but I don't think any of the people who were freaking out about it were here the last time I tried to do this, because the last time I tried to do this, oh my God, prehistoric times, like at the most recent, I think it might have been 2021. It was a long time ago. If you've ever seen, and I'm sure a lot of people have not, there's a single clip of me that I can remember from that stream, which is just me going up to the camera with a pretzel that I have shaped into the letter B and just going B. And that's it. That's it. That's all I remember. And that the little baking soda bath was absolutely terrifying. Now, baking soda, where's my bag? Oh, I didn't take this out of my bag. Baking soda, bicarbonate soda. We got it. Don't think I've seen you doing pretzels before. Yeah, it's been a long time. Like, it was... Like, there's not many people here who are here now who would remember. Anonymous. Did that play? Thank you for the bits. I feel like I heard it, but I don't know if I just imagined it. You were here. Did that not play? Oh! I have to have words with sound alerts. I don't want people having their money wasted. It's just wicked. Do you know, it's just wicked altogether, you know? There's a chance it might play in a minute and frighten the life out of me because it does that. I'll give it a minute to go through. Anyway, where were we? There we go. Yep, don't drink the boiling baking soda. You know, Nikki Paprika, I nearly made the mistake because I do have baking powder as well. I do have that as well, but that's not what we have here. That's not what we need. If that thing hasn't played in like 3 minutes, will someone tell me? Okay, so I'll just weigh out the flour. Weigh out the flour. What was it? 469 to 500 grams. So I'm gonna start on the 469 and add a little bit if we need it later. 469. 469, the goose drank one, the monkey threw the... Ooh! 447. 462. 469 exactly. I wish you could see that. I wish you could see that. 469. No, not 67. Come on, really. This is not a mature rated, but we're all grown up here. Come on. We don't find numbers amusing or funny, and we definitely do not enjoy life and laugh at silly little things that improve our mood significantly. We don't do things like that here. We sit around and we talk about the price of eggs or something. I don't know. Now, who wants some rocks to chew on? You know, this is serious business. Who wants some rocks to chew on? Who wants a sip of the cup of tea? Oh, look at the cup of tea. Look at the color of that cup of tea. That is gorgeous. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it gorgeous? A perfect He-Man color cup of tea. Flaming Gear, I honest to God do not know what you're talking about. With all respect, I do not know what you're referring to. But that's okay, because we have important things to do. Like, I need to keep measuring things out. You know what? I'm gonna have to get a couple of little, like, a dinky bowls, because I like making sure that everything's measured out, and then I can just mess around. You know? Can I dunk my rocks in my cup of tea? You can if you want. You know, it might soften them up a little bit. Now, some people don't like that. Some people like to keep the crunch. Do you know? Some people like to keep the little bit of crunch, and I'm not going to judge you for that, okay? We're looking for a tablespoon. That's a cup. That's a tablespoon. Tablespoon. Q 2005. What's going on in here? Hello. I'm glad you asked. We're about to start making soft pretzels. I am not I'm not a qualified chef or baker or any of those things. We're just having a bit of crack, and if it turns out nice, then delighted. I am actually trying though. Your tiny bowls are so much cuter than mine. Thank you. I think I can't remember where we got them. One of those like general home stuff shops is where we got them. I think actually the flower ones might be from Tiger. That one's smaller. Okay, we have our sugar. Great, loving life. Oh, look at that. Look, we got some measly place going on here. What we got? Our yeast, I can just put that there and take that off. A teaspoon of salt. I don't have I do have a teaspoon measure, I just have to go get it. Beep, 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 beep. Cute ceramics and tigers are a danger to my bank account. Yeah, there's so many cute ceramics in that shop. Or flying tiger, whatever it's called now. It's a great stuff. If you want like a nice glass, great stuff to go, you know? Great place to go. Why does it say great stuff to go? It has been 3 minutes. Nothing. Oh God, misreading it as general home stock. Oh feck. I know this is maybe an overkill size of bowl, but listen, teaspoon of salt is a teaspoon of salt, okay? Is it level? Not quite, I'm gonna go level it. Now that's level. Oh, do you know what? You know what? Zargan's dead on, right on the money. I actually do not have the, is it this one? I actually don't have the source for it here. Oh, it's not that one. Hang on, which one is the, I have to go back here for a second. Why can't I see the Sound Alerts browser source? Found it. Sorry, that was actually, you know what? That was completely my own fault. Give me a moment. I'm gonna go sort that. Everybody please hold. The stream might chug a little bit because reasons. Laptop, come on, you can do it. Come on, laptop, it's okay. Come on, shh. Good laptop. You're doing great. You're so proud. You're so brave. Not proud. I'm proud of you, and you were so brave. That's what I'm trying to say here. Okay, we've loaded one browser window. Gang. I'm scared. It wants me to log into Twitch to do this. Hang on. Okay, you can't see my screen, right? Excellent. Love and life. Up. You know what? I'm actually just going to do this for a minute. Just to be safe. I'm still here. Don't worry. I haven't abandoned you. You have not been abandoned in this time. I'm still here. I'm still here. Don't worry. I'm still here. Still here. I'm still here. I'm still hanging out. Have your attention, please. Did that play? Why does it keep... Oh my god, Sound Alerts keeps refreshing. It thinks I'm viewing on mobile for some reason, so it keeps just refreshing the page before I can do anything. It's marked as queued. What does that mean? Why is it queued? It's not supposed to be queued, just playing. My browser source is not offline, I'll have you know. I saw that. Okay, hang on. No, you can't blame Stream Elements for this one. Can't blame Stream Elements for this one. That was not Stream Elements moment. Okay, now where were we? Where were we? Whew. Okay, genuinely, where were we? Flour, water, I need water. On a sec, thank you for months. Thank you so much. And Tricky P1, thank you for 10 months of your Prime. I thank you so much. Hang on, I have to get the measuring jug. And I saw somebody there with the name Gaeliga Gamer. Hello, Dismurgood. Can I tell you? I'm new at making pretzels, but the one thing I've learned so far, go slightly under the recommended baking time. They're better soft and chewy. Fingers crossed it works. Fingers crossed it works. But how are you doing? I hope you're keeping very, very, very well. Let's see, what have we got? 360 ml of water. So I'm going to put a little bit in here and we're going to top it up when we need it. I think this might actually be for the lye bath, so we don't need it yet. What's your favorite topping for pretzels? More pretzel. More pretzel. I'm gonna file share some pretzels. Oh god. Okay, I am gonna weigh the butter because I hate the idea of having to do a tablespoon of butter. Listen, it's been years, I know, but I just hate it as a concept. Why? Why? It is not a thing you want a tablespoon of. You don't want to be putting a tablespoon into that. You don't want to be thinking about it. Or maybe you do. I'm gonna use this. Actually, it needs to be slightly melted. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a bowl or a plate, probably a plate. A plate, and I'm going to zero the scales. I'm gonna get a knife. Honey mustard, I must admit, I did not like or understand for years. Because I had one honey mustard dip for something. I was like, wow, that tastes like bad. That tastes like not good. And then I had it again somewhere really unremarkable, like a Burger King or something like that. Like somewhere you wouldn't expect to have an awakening about how good something tastes. And it was good. So then I tried another honey mustard and that was good. So I think I just had like one bad experience. That's way more than we need. 15 is close enough for me. We'll lose a gram on the plate, realistically, you know? It was probably a bad honey mustard. It was not good. It was not good. And I think I was confused because the people I was with, whenever or wherever this was, were like, oh, it's so good. So I tried it. I was like, ha! 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 Come now. Ha! Ha! You know, I didn't get it. Anyway, I sip my sup. Connor, that's almost definitely it. It's still a bit strange to me. Also, hello, how are you doing? Johnny Bravo impression. That's Johnny Bravo dying in oblivion, if it's anything. Imagine Johnny Bravo in Oblivion. I can't even, you know what, I can't even process in my brain how to begin doing that impression, so I'm not going to do it. I'm going to spare you all the pain of that. I'm going to spare you all of that pain. Okay, I'm going to measure out the baking soda for the bath. The bath! Probably in this. Quick, come on. A little mayo can help a salad dressing. No! See, that's what happened to him every time he approached a fair maiden. I need to go wash my hands for a second.
Did you hear about the baking dragon?
I may have
While
done.
you'd expect them to be good at toasting bread, actually the dragon was excellent at portioning and measuring the ingredients exactly out. It took a little adjustment, but this means the ratios are perfect. This is because this dragon is covered in weighing scales.
Anyway. Kitsu, thank you for the bits. Gardarachi, thank you for the bits. What am I going to do with you? What I'm going to do is measure out the baking soda so I don't have to think about it later. Cake, your top reminded me, I'm going, you're seeing them, this is live this year. I'm so jealous. They have never once come to Ireland to play a show. So I am really starting to consider seeing if I can go abroad. Like, in the entire time that they have existed as a band, they have never set foot in Ireland, at least not to play a show, which is heartbreaking. And the new album is soon! Oh, the new album is like next month. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so looking forward to it. What are we looking for? 120 grams of this. Baking soda, bicarbonate of soda. I always forget they're the same thing. I always have to look it up just in case I'm about to destroy everything. 11 grams. I really wish I had stove cam for this. I just really didn't want to deal with it today. At least we get a bit overhead here, you know? Oh, 31. 39. Well, 39. 50. 61. Oh my god, I think it's like the whole thing here. 75. 76. 80. 99. 112. All the way up to... Oh, nearly. Come on. That. Perfect. 120. Doink. Doink. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Oh. Alright, I'll leave that there. 9 cups of water. You know what? I know this is a bit extra. Maybe. But I am just going to measure out the water because I don't have to think about it later, you know? I don't have to think about it. No, I don't know why it's so fun to just have my hands on the camera like this. Like, no, I don't know even what I'm doing. Ooh, sorry, that was very loud. Oh no, that was louder and worse. God, come on, please. Please. Do you know what? I'm actually going to wait a while. I don't want to have a big thing of water hanging around that may or may not, like, explode. It's not... What am I talking about? Not explode. That's not the word I'm looking for, even. They might do something I don't want to, like get knocked over by me. Me. Okay, whisk the yeast and sugar into warm water, cover and allow to sit for 1 minute. I need to get the warmed water. I forgot we need that so soon. Have I ever mentioned that this is not a professional stream? In the sense that people take for professional with food. That's not warm enough, hang on. That's about right, I think. Okay. Ha ha! East Coast Clam, hello, how are you doing? We're putting in the... This is the sugar. I'm very smart. Sugar. And... I need scissors for this. It's funny, I'm such an expert at never knowing where the scissors are. Until I do not need them, and then I find them where I don't expect to see them. There's not even a little thingy bob on this to let you rip it open. It doesn't even give you the illusion of being able to do that. Oh, scissors! I'm smart. Right. In you go. Whoop. Sometimes non-professional is best. My friend has commissioned second piece of knitwear for me. I'm definitely not a pro, but I bet you're good. I bet you're good. And it's true. Technically, if you've been paid, you're a professional. That make me a professional. Counterintuitive, hello! And John plays games, I still love you, hello! Alright, I'm gonna set a 1 minute timer on that. Because I just want to make sure it's alive. Now those bubbles, I'm like, maybe I put those bubbles there, you know? Maybe it was me. Maybe I put the bubbles there. People often confuse professional and expert. That is true. That is true. That's a very good point, actually, yeah. People do. Be right back, updating our bio to say we're a pro orchestra. Well, I mean, if you're... Okay. I think we'll probably need the big bowl. Oh my goodness, you'll actually be able to see the bowl when I'm mixing everything. Ooh. I'm looking at this and I'm like, should I make the live reaction a bit bigger? That'll do. That'll do. I don't want it to be like awkward to look at. Maybe I'll make it a little smaller. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. I mean, everything's happening in this part of the screen anyway, and on this part of the table, so. It's doing things. It's been 1 minute, it hasn't done anything yet. I'm gonna give it like, I just want to make sure before I throw everything together that this yeast is actually okay. Everybody, look at the yeast. Robert Link, welcome in. Look at this. We're waiting. It's not doing anything. It's a little bubbly, but it hasn't gotten any more bubbly. I thought you were singing the opening to Gangster's Paradise there. Gang, I'm a little bit worried. This doesn't look too good. It's only been a minute. It's only been a minute. It's only been a minute. How's everybody doing? It's only been a minute. We cannot worry about something that we've... Actually, it's been like 2 minutes. I am not seeing. I wonder if it's maybe not warm enough. What if you poured in more yeast? I actually think this might... Oh no, that's actually cold. Do you know what? That's like stone cold, which is weird because it wasn't cold when I put it in there. Okay, I have more packets of yeast that kind of needed to be used up anyway. So look, that's so strange. I'm just gonna give this a rinse out. Water. I'm gonna have to boil a bit of water and then mix it with cold water to get the temperature right. It's all go at the top, gang. It's all go at the top. Jonathan says, when can we be worried? Don't be worried. Don't worry. It's just that simple. Just don't worry. Have you considered? Don't worry about it. What happens if all the yeast fails? Then I make a ukulele apology video for not making the pretzels and for making a fool out of everybody. And then we make, I don't know, we make scones or something instead, I guess. It'll be grand. It'll be fine because it's a lovely day outside. I'm going to measure out some more sugar actually while I think of it. What? Kate, do you own a ukulele? No, but I'm sure I could get a hold of one on short notice. I had a lend of ukulele for a while and I learned a few little bits on it, but in fairness, I didn't really learn enough to get one of my own. Anyone here play a mean ukulele? Oh wait, it was a tablespoon, wasn't it? Tablespoon. What about a semi-lele? What? Zargan. Really? In the holy year of Yuri. I can't believe this. Can you believe this? Okay, now a bit of cold water. Now. Oh, that's way too hot. That's way too hot. They'll die on impact. That's too hot. Oh, that's okay. That's just about right. Hang on. Tiny bit of cold. Please tell me I have it. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm hoping that this is not too hot and that this doesn't instantly kill the yeast. This is warmer. It feels closer to the temperature we're looking for, which is like around like body temperature-ish, around 36 Celsius, 37 Celsius, because we don't want to kill the yeast. I'm just gonna make sure that sugar is right in there. I see a good news, I'll get on that in 1 minute. Once this is in. Hop. I'm going to give it a little stir. Just to get it in there. This is actually warm this time. I don't know how the last one went from like, what I thought, obviously it wasn't, what I thought was the right temperature to stone cold in the space of 2 minutes. So I'm gonna give it 2 minutes just so I can take a minute or two to talk to ye. Oof says, I need to share or finish my big sewing project. I'm procrastinating, and now I have a big cushion on my floor to sit on. Oh, I love a big floor cushion. I love a big, massive floor cushion. Oh, there's a lot to be said for it. Now, I don't want to get everybody's hopes too up. But... Patty Apple Pie, hello! I think... Okay, it's only moving because it has just been stirred. And you'd still be moving too if someone just stirred you. Am I right or am I right? So, we got a few little bubbles. And temperature's good. Temperature's good. I need to stop looking at it. Okay, I'm not looking at this anymore. I'm looking at all of you. I'm looking directly at you. I'm not even looking at it. I'm not even looking at it. I'm not even thinking about it, you know? Not even. Not even for a second. Not even for a moment. No, I'm looking at it. Why am I looking at it? I'm looking at you. Scarf, I'm looking at all of you. I'm looking directly at the monitor where you live. Over there. I should probably put it a little close to the camera. I should put it close to the camera. Hang on. Everybody hold on. I'm moving you. Not that you'll even see this. Oh God, I thought okay, it's fine. I kind of forgot that was on a C-stand. I thought it was just on like a tripod. Now I can see and I can look a little closer to the camera. Not that it makes much of a difference at this distance, but it's not about that. Chat, she's looking at us. We need to stop talking about how I'm a signed lesbian at Tumblr. Huh? Okay, this does look a bit better. It's a bit foamier on top. I feel a bit more confident with this one. Do you see what I mean? Like, you can see, like, the layer of foam on top of it. Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see it? Did you see it? Look again. Look carefully. Look. What's the Rafiki line? Look harder. You see, the yeast is risen. Or something. The yeast is hanging out, you know? It's hanging out. Oh, it always has the sugar in there. Don't you worry, Silver Shadow. Kitsune. Right, where were we? We have this. We're step 1. Yippee! Whisk in the melted butter and salt. So I need to melt the butter. Ooh. I'm also going to have to put this into a mixing bowl. I like to do that bit in there because I don't know. I like to do it that way. I don't know if it's right or not. Also, God, the back of my head is ridiculous. I look like... I do look like I've been dragged backwards through a hedge. You know, it's the terror of having thin hair, is you always look a little bit like... Unless you've literally just come out of the shower, you always look a little bit like you have just, I don't know, not washed your hair in 3 weeks. It's a terrible, terrible thing. Was that an audio glitch just then? Oh, I don't know, I didn't hear it. What did you hear? What did you hear? Okay, melted butter, slightly cooled. Very slight robot mouse. Oh, that's probably from the laptop. I think that might be too melted. That's a bit oily looking. Hang on, let me give it a little. Let me give this a. Sigma Sawayama says, yeah, you went to the Shadow Realm for a sex. What Yu-Gi-Oh were you watching? Devastating Yurki on this day. Yeah, if there was an audio beep bop, it was probably the. I'm not feeling good about this butter, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna have to redo this. Sorry, this is taking me like a million years, and I'm more conscious of it because we started so late. Because once it becomes, sorry, that's an awful noise, probably. Yeah, I think it's too oily. I'm gonna have to do this again. I love the way that milk solids do their things. It has never been a source of pain for me ever. Generic account is on the big telly. Hi! Everyone say hi to the big telly. Woo, 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 woo. I can do this again. What was it like? Oh, 14 grams. I feel like I've been stuck in the hell of measuring things for about 100 years at this point. And we've only been live for an hour, but I feel like I've been stuck in this exact loop of doing things for like a million years. 9 grams, a little more. Ooh, we did a little spin. Did you see that? 11 grams. Hop. 13. Ooh, I love a little curl. I'm after ruining it. I put my hand all over it and now it's melted. Oh. It's 17, but we'll lose a gram or two on the plate where it's already starting to melt a bit with the heat of the plate. Do you think I could? No. Like 3 seconds. I left it in here for too long. I forgot how like thinly it was cut. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's loads. Nearly. It's better than using a blowtorch, you know. I'm not going to set up an entire bain-marie to melt 14 grams worth of butter. Right, that's grand. Oh, I'm just going to do this until it is like... Do you know, I feel like a spoon would be better just flatten this out. I know I'm really particular about this, but I have messed up recipes before because I have accidentally like melted the butter into oil entirely instead of just melted butter, because there is a difference. And it took me a while to realize that. Why are you banning Maria? Oh, she knows what she did. She knows what she did. That's better. See the way I don't know if it was obvious to you, but the other one had like little separated bits. So I know it looked probably to you a little bit still like an oil. I'm looking at the camera, but it's a little more like, it's all one color the whole way through. There's no little separated bits. So, you know. Right. So what we're gonna do, oh, and this is still doing its thing. There's more foam coming up in the east. So we're loving life, gang. We're loving life. All right, butter over here. We might actually have some moves happening here. Okay, I need to move this away. Yeah, it's still like emulsified. It hasn't separated, because if it separates... And today we're learning the benefit and power of just doing things from scratch sometimes. Why is there a USB cable in here? Oh, I know what that's off. I think that's off my mic pack. Oh, big bowl. Okay, I'm putting this in here. Hop. I'm putting this over here. Oh, way. And then we're putting in, I am whisking in the melted butter, which is not very much of it, and the salt. Ooh, oh, getting all of that in there is going to be a bit of a trial, but look. Pepper, hello, we're doing very well on this day today. We are grooving, we are moving. I do not know how this is going to turn out, because it's a long time since I've tried making this. Like a long, many years, to the point where I think there's like 1 or 2 people at most in chat who remember me doing this last time. Especially Aaron Lure, the only uses for this bowl. I know what you're thinking, but the only other thing this bowl actually gets used for is popcorn. And even then it's only occasionally. Or for, what you call, if we have loads of sweets at Halloween, we put them in the big bowl. Okay, so that's our salt and our melted butter all in there together. Very nice. Yeah, enough. Wait, what's this? Oh, that's the. I need to put this away. I need to put the baking powder away, or the baking soda, the bicarbonate of soda away, because I'm going to end up putting it in by accident, just absent-mindedly. Whew. Okay, now we need to put in 3 cups of flour. And mix with a wooden spoon specifically. It says a wooden spoon. Wouldn't it be nice? So, cup measure here. Is anybody making or baking anything nice today? because it's a fine day. I mean, it's not really. If it's warm where you are, it's a bit of a nightmare day to be doing it, but it's still nice to have something nice to do, you know. Keeps you moving, keeps you grooving, if you have the time and the space to be doing it. And a little more in here. You've never really gotten a top down for baking. Like last week you had the enchiladas we did. That was the first top down view you got, but I feel like for baking specifically, you're getting so much more value for your eyeballs when you can see straight down. I need to shut up and make the food, but like, you know what I mean. You made 15s. I've never made 15s, but I was told that the 15s I had were actually like 11s because there were a few things missing, but they still were really good. Spectre says my boyfriend made iced coffee for us and we're making stir fry. Oh, stir fry for dinner. I haven't made stir fry in ages. Oh my god, that sounds so good. So good. Frankie says, watching you inspired me to make myself an actual good breakfast. Oh, cheesy scrambled eggs, toast and potatoes. Oh my god, like little fried potatoes. Living well.
Hi,
oh
Cake and Chat.
Hello.
Hope you're having a grand Friday.
We're having a fine Friday. We were a bit slow to start. We had some tech issues, but you know what? It doesn't matter because everything's starting to come together, you know? Let's see. Add a little more flour until the dough is sticky. I'm just going to give this another little mix until it's fairly well combined. I'm very aware that overworking the dough is a thing that can happen, but I'm not expecting it'll happen today because this dough does need some working. Moss Pirate says, oh, I made raspberry sorbet a couple of days ago. It's very tart and yummy. That sounds so good. Oh, that sounds so nice. I never made a sorbet. Okay, about 3/4 of a cup. And geez, we're running out. And then we're going to combine this in as well. Yes. Yeah, they're going to be in softened pretzels. Oh, now look. You can even see all of the everything. Look at this. Gorgeous. Actually, you know what? Maybe this is weird. I love the specific smell of yeast in a bread dough or in like a dough for baking or whatever. I don't know. There's something. I think it's just because I associate it with eating something nice. If overworking is even bad for dough, why do we keep doing it to people? How long do you have? I'll tell you. Yeah, Batchild, you understand the smell. It's so good, it's so comforting, because your brain is like, food is on the way. Don't know when, but food will be on the way, and it will be delicious. I'm just gonna start tipping a little bit in here at a time. We might have to go back for more flour out of the bag, and that's okay if we have to, that's alright. That's alright. Oh yeah, sorry, 15's Pigman, thank you for typing that out. It's a tray bake, yeah, but you don't really bake it, you just let it sit. Kind of like a Rocky Road, you don't bake a Rocky Road either. Digestives, cherries, marshmallows, condensed milk, mixed together with desiccated coconut on top. Isn't it called 15's because is it like 15 ingredients or what, or did I just misunderstand that entirely? Because I think there's like a couple of core ingredients and then you kind of just throw in a few other bits, but I don't remember. We'll eat again, don't know when. Don't know where. We will. And it'll be good too. And we'll eat. Hup, hup. I saw someone make it and choose 15 biscuits. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's just like the quantity and not the specific ingredients. Ooh. Oh yeah, so 15 cherries, 15 marshmallows, and 15 digestives. Oh, see now, every day's learning day. I've had this, and I think that might be why my friend called it 11s, because it wasn't like 15 of everything, it was like 11 of everything. Or 11 of one thing, but it was good anyway. It was good, very rich, really nice. You'd like it. Maybe I should make it someday. The only thing is I don't know how long it takes to set. I've never tried to make 15s before. And to be honest, I've only had it the once, because it's not really a thing down here at all, but I mean, I think it should be. It's pretty good. Oh, look at this dough. Ooh, ooh. Ooh! Look at it's so soft. Now, how soft is it supposed to be? If it bounces back, it's ready to knead. It's bouncing back a little bit. I'm gonna give it just like a little. Hang on, I gotta. It's looking delightful. Ooh! I don't know why I said that. Something set off the Something set off the Pegasus in my brain. The ooh, Yugi boy. And I don't know why. I'm gonna have to try and make 15 sometime. That sounds so damn good. It is very good. It's really, 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 really good. You heard how I mentioned. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that the brain cells did the, you know, brain cell handshake. Like, it's quite soft, but it. I'm gonna put a tiny bit in because it is still a little sticky. Where did I put the? I put the flyer back in the press. Harmonized, exactly. Yeah, exactly. See, Kanzuki, I can only hear the little Karibo voice. I can only hear the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged voice. Why stop at 15? Why not be a mad hat and go for 30? Be a legend and go for 50. Oh God, hang on. I didn't tell you about the knockback fish. Should I tell you about the knockback fish? We were experimenting on the Minecraft server yesterday. This is before I went on stream because I didn't know I was streaming. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do because I have no schedule. Just stay with me a minute, stay with me. And someone suggests like, hey, Cake, are you able to spawn in like a fish with knockback? And I was like, because you can't, in vanilla and on the server, like everything, you can't enchant a fish with knockback. Why would you want to enchant a fish with I managed to console in, or whatever we call it, a fish that has knockback 20. And it works occasionally. Knockback 10 is the one that works most reliably. Knockback 20 works now and then. And it doesn't work on me. I think it doesn't work on moderators for some reason. So that's something we have to contend with now. It can't cause any harm because you can only use it on other players in an arena where PvP is enabled. You can't use it wherever you want. But you can use it on mobs, as we found out. You can use it on mobs, which is why I was like, wow, why are all these horses disappearing? Oops. It's pretty funny in fairness. It is pretty funny. Oh my god, fish of instant horse blindness. You just like lightly tap a horse on the head with this fish and she just pew! So yeah, I just thought everyone would get a sensible chuckle out of that. Oh, this is still quite sticky. I don't want to overwork it either. What blindness? I'll tell you later, Wavis, don't worry about it. Oh, Tim Tam, it's such a vibe. Really such a vibe. Oh, I should give you a heads up as well. There's probably not going to be streams this weekend. I know, womp, I'm sorry. I would really like to be streaming this weekend, but we do have something on, something important. So after this stream will be next week. Next week. But it'll be good. It'll be worth the wait. And I mean, listen, maybe you'll have a nice weekend of things to do yourselves as well, so look, it'll be grand. I do have some VODs that's going to be published from the last week or two that I just fell behind on, so I will publish those for all of the people. If you're not already subscribed, by the way, to the VODs channel, !VODs, I don't know if I ever said this, but if you're watching VODs on the VOD channel, that actually does support me as well. Just so you know, I have tried to make it so that, like, it's not hell on earth to watch with ads or anything, but it does support the channel, so thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. It supports the channel, supports me, and if you're watching in the VODs, hi! Everyone say hi, VOD watchers. You were also very cool. I know I don't always know all of you so well, but I hope you know that I appreciate you very much, and I'm honored that people want to watch me after the fact as well. It's very sweet. You're very cool. You're very cool. Manga Walker's good news. I know this isn't pretzel related, but one of my favorite stop motion films of all time. I am Frankel. Mexico's first feature-length stop motion movie is coming to Netflix. Ooh, that's so cool. Oh my goodness, that's sick. Okay, I think this is probably good to go. I'm gonna keep the flour to hand just in case. I'm gonna move a few bits around off the table so that I have space to knead this. You're now going to see the absolute hell I put myself through for maybe reasons, in terms of like not having oh, good catch, all that much space for kneading. Because I don't know how much you can figure out from where you're looking straight on, you know? Straight on, so see, huh? Over here, I'm going to move the malding salt over here. Patty says, love your streams for studying or work, keep you from like getting lost in my head. I'm so glad. That's like, geez, I only set out to like make people laugh and have a laugh. So I appreciate so much that like, I don't know, I'm glad I can help. I really, really am. That's very, very sweet. Okay, I'm just gonna take a tea towel to this so that when I dust with a bit of flour, it's not going to immediately stick. Oh, I have a nice fresh, literally off of the drying rack over here. Oh, off the drying rail. This helps stave off the horrors. I'm glad, because you know what? It's very important to stave off the horrors. And this isn't even about me or nothing, but sometimes staving off the horrors is doing a lot of like, you know, practical, traditional stave off the horrors activities. Sometimes staving off the horrors is watching an anime. Sometimes it is, you know, talking to friends about your blorbos. Sometimes it is, you know, doing things. So sometimes one of the best things you can do to stave off the horrors is distract your brain while you're dealing with it in the background. And you still have to deal with the horrors, but, you know, I feel like we're all dealing with a lot more horrors than we're set up to, so it's important. How long am I kneading this for? Keep the dough in the mixer. Oh, I'm not using a mixer. Knead by hand in a light flour surface for 3 to 5 minutes. Okay. Now you all get to judge my kneading form. This is how I've been kneading bread and dough and everything, and I'm not entirely sure if it's right, but it mostly works. It hasn't not worked yet. So if anyone here actually makes bread and kneads things regularly, you can, I'm giving you complete full free reign to comment on my form. Oh, it's getting a bit sticky. I'll put it around here. Because this is the way I've been doing it for years. I watched someone else do it and I was like, nah, that looks about right. That's good enough, thank you. I mean, good enough will do, and if it does the job, that's all right. I need things regularly, mostly attention and food. Oh, me and you both, Patty, me and you both. This is very sticky, actually. I'm trying to make sure it's not too goopy, but I don't want to dry it out either, you know? Because then we're gonna fall into that hellscape of trying to get the humidity and the everything, oh, the humidity, what's the word I'm looking for? Moisture. The moisture. It's fine. Thank you, it means a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of horrors, and it is really important to make sure that the horrors do not distract you from all of the good things. You know, like having fresh bread, like having fresh food, or even not so fresh food that is still very nice. Like we got chipper during the week, that was great. And it's good for the soul, you know? It's good for the soul. Oh. Tiny bit. Yeah, it'll get a little more dry as I go, which I'm trying to not go too heavy on the flour. Kill for a chipper. Oh, I know, it feels like it shouldn't be the weather for it, but like, listen, the sun is out, right? Imagine this, the sun is out, the sun's shining, and you're sitting in a park, maybe in the shade, ideally in the shade, and you have like a box of chips, and they are fresh, and they're crispy on the outside, just a little crispy, just a little, and they are soft and fluffy on the inside, and you have like a big thing of fish, and you're just like, and you're befriending the local crows, like it's, or in a gazebo. Oh, that's what it's about. That's what it's about. Yeah, the long evenings as well, because again, I know we have people worldwide here, but because of where we are on the earth, we get incredibly long evenings in the summer, and it is amazing. Like, when we're going to bed, it's still bright outside, and we're going to bed like maybe 10:30, 11 o'clock, and there's still, there's still a bit of light in the sky. You could be out, you know, but it's so nice. I feel like the long evenings really do make up for the very short days in the winter. Like, it always feels so worth it. This is very sticky, but I'm trying to not keep adding flour. Now, it did say we have like a bit of an allowance with putting extra flour into this. So I'm not going to be too afraid. No, I'm not done yet. Put 2 more minutes on the timer because it's not really firming up that much. I don't want it to be like a rock, but you know. It was crazy visiting Finland. It was still bright at 10 p.m. Yeah, Finland, Sweden, Norway would get it way more than us even. And then, of course, in the other direction in the winter, so it's mad. Oh, now this feels like it's getting about right. This feels very promising. I'm gonna just get a little bit on my hands. I'm gonna be honest, this feels like the best kneading form and like result so far. I'm not, I shouldn't have spoken. That's okay. That I've had in a while. My hands are getting sticky and I'm trying to be careful not to. No, I must be gentle. My hands are getting very sticky that I can't actually knead it. I feel weird doing that on camera. Like, ooh. No. Yeah, Midnight Sun is no joke. And you know it's serious when salty Scandinavian's telling you. Dalek says, I'm so spoiled so I have AC with this heat wave in the UK/Ireland and in a cold room wrapped in blankets. That's living. That's living. There's a perfect temperature that tends to hit in the evenings when the weather's kind of like this, where it's about 17, maybe down to 14 degrees, and there's some like smell in the air of the heat, and it is one of the nicest things ever. I don't know how else to explain it. You maybe know what I mean. Not when it's like, when it's been sunny for weeks and there's no water and it's dry. No, not that. There's something, I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to explain. This is the last bit of flour I want to put on this because I feel like this is going pretty well. You know the one, yeah, there's a certain, it's like the sun version of that smell you get when there's rain. That's so nice. That's so nice. And you can hear like, oh, you can hear the birds. Is it like you can hear all the swifts going around, like chattering, and oh, it's so nice. Fireflower, hello, how are you doing? Summer evenings are the best. Every other pair, summer's awful. I do like a lot of summer. I'm just not always ready for the intensity of it, you know. Okay. Slightly tacky dough. We should be. Okay, it is bouncing back a bit. I want to do a window pane test because I don't want to dry it out too much, you know? Yomako, it is indeed. The very one. Oh no, this is very tacky. Dun, 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 dun. I don't think we're near window pane just yet. We're not too far off. It's hard for you to see because you're not seeing the light. I think this needs another minute because it is still, like, you can see it's like wet tacky here. It's so close. I do still have a bit of allowance to put more flour on this from the recipe. So, oh. I don't know how good this is going to be, but I need to give my arms a little bit of a break and incorporate the flour. I need to stop saying that. Yeah, outside of the height of day, and that's the thing, like outside of the absolute hottest part of the day, summer can be good. Summer can be good. You see, you're all going, no, the flour. That's not what I'm, because we're getting in, that's getting into Ermagerd Gerstburb's territory. What I'm actually talking about is, oh my God, was it Nadine, was it Nadine Coyle? Was it her? Who was it? Was like, and I get the flyer. Who was that? This is a very specific thing, and I cannot remember. No, it was Nadine Coyle. Okay, I was trying to make sure I hadn't imagined that. I'm sure other people say it that way too. Gang, I think this might be just about ready. I know I've been kneading this a lot. I'm trying to be very, very, very careful to not overdo it. Oh, look at the weight. Look. Oh, ooh. Okay, look at the way it bounces back. It's just like, oh, that looks That looks promising. I'm going to take a little bit off and do a window pane test. Why don't we put more yeast in it? I thought you said weast. Oh, yeah, the recoil on that thing. Oh yeah, okay. Window pane. Do you know, it's not looking half bad now, in fairness. You can see. Look at it. Look at it. You can just about see it. Look, you can just about see. I think this might be it. I'm worried it's gonna rip if I go any further. That looks good. Okay, I'm calling it there. I'll just combine this because I don't want it to be like a rock. I don't want it to be like hard, unpleasant, chewy, you know? Right. Okay. Hang on. Shape the kneaded dough into a ball. Cover lightly with a towel and allow it to rest for 10 to 30 minutes. Amazing. I'm going to do that right now. Excuse me. Dun, dun, dun. I can actually put it in here because this only has a tiny bit of flour in it. I'm going to cover it with a with a tea towel. Not that one. Oh, this one. This one's clean. Alright, that can go over there. We can do a little cleanup if we want. I'm going to set a timer for, what's that say, feckin'? It's at 10 to 30 minutes. I'm going to give it, just because it's a little warm in here, I'm going to check it at the 10-minute mark. Hello, I'm 10-minute mark. Sorry, I got something stuck in my throat when I was saying that, and now it's not funny anymore. Hello, I'm 10-minute mark. Any job you need done? 10 minutes. And my name is Mark. That's all I got. I'm sorry, that's all I have. That's all I got for you. Oh, hi, Mark. 10 is short for Tenjamin. Breaking Tenjamin. Right, I'm gonna just like all of this. You know what I mean when I say that, right? And if you don't, well, you will soon. It's easier than getting all of this on like a cloth. Whole sitcoms used to be written off premises like that. We used to be a real country. You could get a simple premise like this guy's a little bit of a kooky guy, and you have 5 seasons and a film out of that, you know? Visiting London, I'm going to see Large Benjamin. You know, I was sickened that I didn't really get close enough, or at the right angle when I was in London there the other week, to take a picture at a silly angle to Big Ben, and so that I could post the selfie with I've seen bigger Bens. I just didn't have a chance. Kirby332, thank you for 13 months. A good and lucky number if you believe. Kirby, how you doing? Come in. Now every new TV show is Surf Dracula. I know what that means, I can't remember. Tomo, hello. Twink. Okay, so what can I do in the meantime? Ooh, I like to get the water and baking soda boiling. I don't want to put the baking soda in yet. The biggest Ben Massive is in Glasgow, that's true. Oh, that's it. Yeah, the whole show is called Surf Dracula, but the entire season Dracula doesn't surf until the final episode. Wasn't there some... There was some, like, superhero film or series or something that was infamous for that. Was it like a Power Rangers thing? Was it Power Rangers where it was like 5 minutes of the entire thing was actually them in Power Ranger getup? Or a hero getup or something? Because you have to have all of the other things The other things, it mightn't be them at all. Smallville, it could well have been. I've never seen Smallville. Meantime, how about nice time? Okay, you're all very nice. I feel like this is is like the, what's the word I'm looking for? The opposite of, you know, the guy meme, the be nice to cake time. You're always nice to me. And I appreciate it very much. I really and truly do. I really and truly do. Antithesis. That's the one, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna leave this like this because actually, hang on, something you've been doing about boiling water in the line you do apartment you made something okay, yeah, no, I'm just gonna leave this like this. So it says silicone mats are recommended, which I actually do have. Wait, where are they? Let me extract them from a press first. And I know what you're thinking. Cake, why did you not take them out of the press earlier when you knew you'd be doing this? And to that, I have a very comprehensive and satisfying answer. Thank you for listening. Silicone mats. These are actually for making macarons, but I messed up making macarons so badly that one time in stream that I literally have not tried since. And I accidentally connected my phone to that because my muscle memory made me try to turn the volume down on the wrong thing because it's actually playing off something else. So that my phone battery dying does not affect this. Now I need to turn off the Bluetooth on this so it's not trying to take over. Tim Tam in good time. I really want to. I really, really want to play a Parappa the Rapper game. You know me in rhythm games. Yep. You're satisfied with that answer? I'm so glad. Imagine Forever has good news. I found out that a collage, sorry, not a college. A collage I did is going to be exhibited in a regional arts centre. I'm so surprised and delighted. That's so cool. Oh, very exciting times. Oh my goodness. That's so sick. Huh. That's no small amount of news. No small size of a piece of news, I'll tell you. I need to put water in that pot so it can start getting to the boil, because I don't want the noise of boiling up the kettle. 2 and a bit litre of water. Okay. Okay. I always forget. Oh wait, this is not big enough. I need a bigger pot. This is like barely 2 litres total. Let me get the big boy. Oh no. Oh no, this is such a mess. Oh! Does this have a measure on the inside? I don't think it does. Does this one go bigger? This one, okay. I have a pot. Uh-oh, hang on, the press won't close. Whoa. Closed it. Oh!
It's me.
It's him. Oi, 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 oi. What you looking for?
A little mobile broadband on the.
Oh yeah.
Let's see if
I feel like I saw it in here not so long ago.
yeah, I feel like it was in here.
Sorry, talk amongst yourselves for a moment.
Not super urgent.
I feel like I did see it. I'll keep an eye out for it. I feel like it might be in like a weird little press because we weren't using it.
Yeah. We'll look again later.
Bye. Bye. Miss you already. What was that? Yeah, well, what if I did go away, eh? What about it? Alright, I'm filling this thing with oiter. with a fairly significant amount of oiter. I think this is probably okay. Good. I'm gonna start the whole sentence again. I think this will be okay. So I think the mistake I made the last time I did this, those mistakes were many, but I think the actual mistake that made a big problem for us is that I put this in when the water was already boiling. I got the water hot and went, well, I'm gonna put all of this in, and then went everywhere. I didn't get burned, I didn't get hurt, I didn't get injured. I don't know if that VOD even exists anymore. Ishka, I know, unbelievable. Wait, what's going on? Why is everyone saying cake jumpers to Jamie tagging the streamer with great screen presence? What are you up to? I know, this is some reverse psychology. You're up to something. I generally just sieve this into water. Or do I? Well, it's in there now. So I put it in now and mix it in a little bit, and then it heats up normally. What is going on? You know what? I don't know what's going on over there, but I know that I trust the good and gracious moderator team to do the right things. You can't be that nice. I haven't even done anything yet. I have nothing to show for what we have been doing today.
Lamel, why?
Jeff, I'd like you to know, I don't know if you were here for it earlier on, I said the word joyful, and once again my face, I wasn't on camera when I said it, I just kind of went, I just need you to know that. I just need you to know, I am haunted by the joyful cheeks of your... Okay, big bowl is going over here. Means I'm bread. No. Sauce, sauce, sauce. You're gone. Fop. To the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. Yui. 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 Oh, yin crunch. Uh-oh. Do, 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 do. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're back. I think we're back. It seems to have stabilized. I've been watching the connection on my end. I had a moment where I was like, there's no way McDara just came in, went looking for like an old internet dongle, and immediately the internet went, no, our internet was fine. It was actually on Twitch's side. So there was nothing we could do about that. Yippee! Didn't explode! What was the last thing I said? What was the last thing you heard me talk about? I don't even remember what I was saying. I got so sidetracked by everything. I actually turned the heat off on this because I was so distracted that I didn't want to leave it unsupervised, as you can imagine. Okay, I'm gonna set myself like a 4-minute timer to go check on that. Whoo! Oh, I was doing YouTube poop. That was it. That was the one. That was the one. If there's anyone who's like, wow, the stream seems like it's on a bit of a delay for me still, refresh. Something about moving something big. Oh, I don't remember what that was. The other Irish one was crunchy. It was probably whatever server we're on, so. Happy TwitchCon weekend! Woo! Even the pre-roll ad lagged. Oh, that's bad. That, you know, I was half thinking, I was like, would I get away with running a mid-roll ad while everyone can't see me anyway? And I didn't, because I didn't know how quickly it would, you know, how quickly it would clear up. Anyway, we have something important to look at. Behold. All the circles. Every circle is so perfect. Oh, wait, what's the word that always has like a million syllables? Gloria. Circles, circles, but we're not looking at the circles right now. We're looking at, ooh, that has gotten a bit bigger. I'm gonna give it a little longer. I don't want to overdo it, but I'm gonna give it another like, I'll give it until that timer goes. Do you know what? Do you know what that'll do? That'll do. Cheese toasties in the air fryer. I've made toast. Like, I've toasted bread in the air fryer. It's very, very good. It's very, very good. Cake being a choir. You could just get me to do all of the Gloria bits. It'd be grand. It'd be grand. Ooh, sorry if you heard that. That was my back. So, I don't have stove cam, unfortunately, and in fairness, this is the only thing we're using it for. This is heating up. I want to make sure it doesn't heat up too fast. Not too fast. And I'm going to move these. Actually, I need something to put these on. See, once upon a time, I learned how to like move the inside of my mouth and my throat to make convincing choir singer noises. And that was one of the worst things I ever could have done, because now I can disguise myself as somebody who knows what they're doing. And as soon as you ask me to sing anything else, it's over. It's over. You get me outside of my wheelhouse and the wheels fall off, okay? What am I looking for? I'm looking for something, it doesn't have to be rectangular, but it does need to be big enough to hold one of the, no. No, not quite. These are not going to sit on these perfectly, but it's fine. Scorch, hello, made cheese and ham. Penny? What's a penny? In the air fryer for lunch today was very good. I don't know what that is. I don't actually have any... I don't have anything I can put this on flat. Sing, I do like to be beside the seaside. Oh, I do like to be beside the sea. Oh, a panini. Oh, I do love a panini. I want a panini press. But all the panini presses are like this size, and they're like printing presses. I want like a dinky little panini press, like that size, like yay big. You know, that's what I want. I want a panini press the size of the George Foreman I have, which is about that size. How's this doing? Yeah, it's doing. It's doing. It's doing. My parents have a dinky panini press. It's amazing. I must keep an eye out for one. I mean, in fairness, I don't often find myself wanting... No, that's not true. It's not that I don't want a panini very often. It's that I don't give myself the option to have a panini. I could use the George Foreman, but you don't get like the squeeze on it. I like the way a panini press like presses it. The George Formby press. I'm leaning on a lamppost on the corner of the street. I don't know if he, I don't know if he did one, but geez, you never know. All right, let's have a look at this. Doing. Doing. It's a little sticky. Let me check the recipe. Where did I put my phone? Oh, I put it over here when the great thing happened. The great disconnection. Really? Nothing for George Formby? Come on. Let's see. Down detector. No, that's what it was on a second ago. Where's my recipe? Where's my recipe? Got it. Let's see. Knead the dough. We've done that. Shape the dough into a ball. We did that. Preheat the oven. Oh yeah, I should probably preheat the oven at this point because it'll be going in there in time. In time. When I'm cleaning sandals. I was trying to remember the other song that people know George Formby for, and I could only think of that one. Taiyaki! Oh my god, I haven't... Wait, is taiyaki the fish? Okay, let's see. So cut the dough into 75-gram sections, which is about a third of a cup of dough each. I don't know if this is quite doubled. I don't want to rush it. I'm giving another, couple of minutes. It did say 10 minutes to 30 minutes. I feel like this has been in here a while now. Excuse me. You know, I didn't actually have any taiyaki when we were in Japan. I didn't see it anywhere and then I forgot to go looking for it. Fish shaped, yes it is. Yai sabai, how you doing? I need oiter. Are we all drinking a bit of oiter? Oh, sorry. Yes, Stan the Mediocre, that's the very one. That's the very, very one. That's the very, very, very one. If you got an Asian supermarket nearby, you can probably get frozen taiyaki there. I've kept an eye out for it, and maybe I've seen it, maybe I just... You know when you're not actively looking for something and your eyes do not process that you've seen it? £20 for a George Foreman small fit grill would be great for panini. It's not bad. And if you upgrade to the £30 option for the George Formby, it'll sing you a song and all. I actually don't know where is our George Foreman? I thought it was, I might have put it away in the press because we weren't using it for ages. PHP connoisseur. Oh, have you been building forums? I don't see any cake or jumping. False advertising as per usual. SMH in my head. What's up, gamers? Today I'm going to be looking at you. Directly at you. Today we're going to be staring. And I'm going to be seeing how long my lower back can let me do this. The answer we're going to have very soon. Oh, it kind of feels nice to stretch my back like that, though. Live scalp Don't look at my scalp. It's not my fault I have thin hair. That's true, I do need my back. I can't strain it too badly. Was I all scalp when I was looking at you? I need to stop doing that. Fins for hair. No, I just have thin hair. There's nothing to do about it. I tried all the supplements. Have I tried not dyeing my hair twice? No, and I won't be trying that because that's not an option. It's not an option I'm entertaining. Back of head review, absolutely not. Absolutely not. My hair is like thin. Yeah, exactly. Refusing. In fairness, my hair was thin before I started dyeing it. So, what can you do? What can you do? Blackjack says I have really thick hair, so it poofs up. Oh, I suppose that sounds lovely, but also it's probably a bit of a pain to look after. So you know, get more pictures of get me more pictures of spider cake. Okay, let me have a look at this. Your hair isn't alive, so it can't dye. Wrong kind of dyeing. Wrong kind of dyeing. Doink. Doink. Okay. All right. Okay. I think I might chance it. Roll the dough into a 20 to 22 inch rope. Yes, of course I will do that. I knew what I was signing myself up for. I was looking at this recipe once upon a time. Come on. Come on. Ooh. Oh, it all came out cleanly though. You can see where it was stuck to the bowl. Oh god. You know what, I'm turning the heat off on this entirely because I don't think we're going to be ready to use it for a while. Ghost of Via, thank you so much for 2 months. Thank you so much. I hope you're getting through the paperwork in speedy time so you can have a fine rest of your day. Tom says, my hair is long, thick, and unruly pretty much all the time, uncontrollable. A lot of people also never... I need to phrase this, and it is not... I'm not accusing anyone of being lazy or anything like that. For years, I didn't know what to do for my hair. And I don't always know what to do for my hair, but I found like one conditioner that solves like most of my problems. That, and the reason I put my hair in plaits at the front is because the front of my hair gets very like flyaway and frizzy and annoying. So the reason I put it in plaits is because it just kind of cops onto itself. It just stays where it's supposed to be, you know? It just stays where it's supposed to be. And then when I take the plaits out, it's nice and wavy. Plaits, it just works. That's it. We're just making a baguette instead. God, I feel like I'm trying to draw Bosco's mouth all over again. It's that level of precision. 20 to 22 inches. Like, how long is that? I feel like I'll know by the thickness, but I really don't know at all. You say, okay, so it's that thing of like, whatever you have yourself, you're not happy with, only because the strain in everyone, well, some people have perfect hair, and they never have to worry about it, and it always does what they want it to do. But having thin hair means that, you know that meme of someone puts their hair in a ponytail and there's like one single hair sticking out? Mine's not quite that thin, but like, I was gonna say, I could probably cut this into parts and roll it. It's like a snake. That's like a little snake. It is like a little snake. Let me just define the head a little bit there. Give it a little... That's a snake. I'm so glad you know what I'm a snake. I'm a snake. But you see, me trying to recreate that video just makes me sound like Daffy Duck going, I'm a snake. I slam my snake in the enclosure. Enclosure? Enclosure. You'd say enclosure. You can say a sh, you know? Thin hair's so lame. It is! It's impossible to style because it can't keep itself up without extreme help. And the funny thing is, I tried a few times to like curl my hair. It doesn't hold curls, which is not what you... Oh, it's okay, it's just the smell of the oven. It's not what you'd expect for hair that is thin. You'd think that you could do anything to thin hair and it'll just accept its fate, but no, as it turns out. How long is 22 inches? I just realized I'm rolling this and rolling this. I don't really have a reference for how long 22 inches is. What's 22 inches in real monies? I have a crunchy little measuring tape somewhere. Somewhere. Not there. 51 centimeters. Okay, so we're looking for like half a meter-ish. Which like, that feels... That can't be right. Oh, I'm some big idiot. I haven't cut it up properly. I forgot to cut it up. That makes way more sense. It's like, there's no way it's that thick. There's no way on this green earth. Okay, so I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze very violently if I'm unlucky. No, I'm good. Okay, so 75 gram sections. I'm gonna eyeball the first one because I'm feeling lucky. I was like, there's no way. 75 grams. I forgot to wait. Oh, and yeah, okay, no, lots of sections. So 75 grams, that's smaller than that again. How much was that? 267, my God. Okay. 96, that's close enough. That is not close enough. Break my dough into pieces. This is my last baguette. I don't know. Why am I not using this yolk? I put it here to use and I forgot about it. Go on a sec. What are you thinking? 86. Ooh, sorry. These are going to be our little pretzels. Oh! You could make one unreasonably large pretzel and a bunch of normal sized ones. I'm this close. I could do it. I could do it. Who's pre-ordering a pretzel? You don't know if they're going to be good or not. Now is the only thing. I'm cutting these a little bit big. I'm going to go a bit smaller. Some of them will be slightly different sizes, and I'm sure that's all right. Aha! It's too small. I'll deal with it in a minute. That's what I get now. What's the point in giving me 1/3 of a cup as a measurement for dough? I'm not putting... Can you imagine shoving the dough, which is still kind of proving a little bit at room temperature as we go. Not by much, now mind you. Trying to shove that into a cup measure, you know? Mad stuff. That's going to be a small one. I'll put that over here. 74. 74. Can you drink a cup of dough? You can drink a cup of anything. Once. Oh. 84, that's fine. Some of them will be bigger, and that's okay. That's okay. Hop! Blackjack says, why did I get 2 rounds of ads in a row? I don't know, but I'm very sorry. That was not my doing. And so technically it is because I forgot to do a scheduled ad break so you wouldn't get those, but I shouldn't have to. But anyway, that's a discussion for another day. Hop! 57. 78. 61. 60. Oh god, they're starting to prove and like expand a little bit as we're sitting here. Okay, 60. One of these is too big. Is this one? This one's a little too big. So if I cut a little bit off of this one, that's going to be now... You can see this and all. Like this is the most immersive. 72, which is close enough to 75 for my liking. So then we put that there. That's 60. 72. That'll do. Okay, I'm calling it on the sizes. That makes way more sense. I don't know where my brain was going there for a minute. Really and truly, I don't know what I was thinking. You know, sometimes your brain is just going, la, 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 la. Form a circle with the dough by bringing the 2 ends together at the top of the circle. Twist the ends together, bring the twisted ends back downwards toward yourself and press them down to form a pretzel shape. This is going to be the really fun part. Let's find out. Does Cake remember how to make the shape of a pretzel? Okay, 20 to 22 inch rope, half a meter. It makes way more sense with something this thick. Synthobus, I'm so glad you like it. I really am so glad you like the top-down view, because I know I was talking about this. I started talking about this, maybe not even for the first time, after TwitchCon last year. I think we're the music, I just need to change that. And... Oh, hang on, sometimes when I don't recognize a channel, I'm like, no, because I don't know what it's going to autoplay into. It could be anything. It could be anything, you guys. It could be anything. It could be anything. What's this? Oh yeah, a bit of Moo Moo Meadows. Okay. Yeah, I remember it was after TwitchCon last year, because or maybe it was the year before. I remember we were looking at a stand that had these very cool cameras. Now, as it turns out, I think it actually would have been way overkill. For anyone here who does stream, something you're going to find, and something I'm sure you've found already, is that there are a lot of companies who want to sell you a lot of things for your stream that you probably don't always need. And as it turns out, the camera that I did nearly consider spending a little chunk of money on, didn't need it. That's a webcam. And I fully intend to keep it as a webcam for the foreseeable future. Like, I think this is fine enough. I mean, this is a fine level of detail. So I'm really glad you like it. I'm so glad. Oh, we have good news from Sleepy DP. I've officially finished all my exams for the year. You're graduating in 1 week. Give it up for Sleepy DP. Oi, 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 oi. Oh, I'm so delighted for you. That's huge. Huge. Ginormous, in fact, I would say. Oh, okay, that looks... Okay, form a circle by bringing the 2 ends together at the top of the circle. That looks a bit small. Oh, it's starting to, like... Yeah, I could upgrade to a fancy webcam, but I have to give the credit to that little Logitech webcam. It is a club banger. Oh my god. Sorry, I just saw one of Roko's emotes, the clapping one that Scarf has. Can we get a cheeky little shout out to Roko, by the way? That's ROKO. I think I maybe saw her on stream making that emote. How the hell am I doing this? 2 ends together at the top, twist the ends together, bring the twisted ends back down, restore yourself and form them into a... What? Oh, it's literally that simple. No, that doesn't seem right. Do they need to be twistier? There's no way it's that simple. They need to be twistier in the middle. Hang on, they need to be like... Twistier in the middle. Oh, that's cute. Oh. That is cute. It's not perfect, but it is very cute. Oh, beautiful pretzel. Now, I'm going to put this over here. And they're all going to be at a jaunty angle because there's really no other way I can do this. I have to go back down into the recipe. Don't worry, my phone's on 60% for once. Press them down to form a pretzel shape. Okay. Very nice. Gorgeous. You make this seem so easy. I mean, I have to use my brain, in fairness. I'm going to just do all of these now, and then we're going to heat that water back up with the mixture and everything, and we'll get them into the mix. Why is my laptop screaming? You have so... Okay, it doesn't have an easy life, in fairness. I'm actually afraid to open up my laptop in case it's full of flour. You can make a Linkin Park pretzel. Oh God, you know it could. Zargan, I'm so sure I have seen... Okay, any Lolita fashion wearers in chat. I am so sure I have seen at least one, if not more, dresses with pretzels on them. But the idea of a pretzel instead of a bow, I'm in. I know for a fact that there are prints with pretzels on them, and I want to... Yeah, Silver Dawn Arrow, I was like, maybe you're still around. I don't know if it was AP. There's definitely a few like Chinese indie brands that have done things with pretzels on them. Goliath Daydreamer, hello! Hey, hey, hey! This feels like it's hollow in the middle. I don't know how to explain. It feels like there's a hole in it. A pretzel bow. Can you eat the pretzel bow? Maybe. You see, yeah, if you've seen a bunch of those, I feel like there's a fair few around. It feels like something Angelic Pretty would have done at this point, you know? I'm very out of the loop of new releases and everything just because, you know, many other things in my brain. Much as it pains me, I am out of touch. I'm like a little bit out of touch. But I've been wearing it for so long, and sometimes I feel so old and so out of touch, but that's okay. That's okay. Are you out of town? I'm out of touch, I'm out of time. And you know what? I'm out of my head when you're not around. Oh, not really. That sounds unhealthy. Maybe, do you know, I could see Innocent World doing a pretzel print. I don't know why, it kind of tracks. I'm trying to think if there have been any brands that have done events in Germany, specifically. Not that, like, because I'm only saying that because I know there's a very big community in Germany, or there used to be at least. I feel there probably still is. They're a good gang. I've only met like 1 or 2 of them, and not even in Germany. You know, I've never been to Germany. That's kind of messed up, really, when you think about it. Jeez, you can't be doing that. You can't be not going to Germany ever. Oh, look at that. That's good. I got most of them when I was in China. Oh, because you wear it. Sorry, I saw your message and my brain didn't say it for some reason. I was like in the zone making this. But there's a fair selection of like indie brands in China, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Herpnol, hello. Silver Dawnar says, I was looking through old Flickr groups recently. I did spot a certain familiar streamer. Me? Hardly me. I don't think I was in that many, like, other than the pictures I put up myself. Unless it's, like, from events and stuff. Or is there are we about to find out there's another streamer that we don't know? I mean, like, I'm sure there is. You come to Dokumi next year. Sorry. You see, like, half my face. I really, really want to go to Dokumi or TwitchCon. Having the 2 of them on the same weekend is mad. 26 unit, I hope they will be. We'll see. Event photos, oh my goodness. Oh, I haven't been to an event in so long. Oh, what a world. What a world. Oh. I think I just need to kind of, it feels wrong to do this, you know? The intent is what matters, no matter how they end up looking. The intent and how they taste. I had a soft pretzel recently, and that's kind of what put this into my head. because it tasted really nice. Do you have flour on your face? Probably. I probably have a bit like on my nose. I don't know. I don't want to wipe off my makeup either or get makeup on my hands. Is it okay to come with a suggestion? Yeah, absolutely. If it's a suggestion for like a game or a recipe, please do feel free to put it over in Discord. But if it's a suggestion for right now, for what I'm doing right now, that's okay too. Just as long as you're nice. Oop. Admittedly, that shouldn't be taking me so long. I'm just yapping, you know. What's up, gamers? Today we're back eating pretzels. No, you're all right. Oh! Exactly. You can suggest, but you cannot command. But sometimes, in fairness to you, you do suggest things that are very good. We put sugar or salt on them. I'm going to put salt on them because I got that nice malding salt. Malding salt. Do-do-do. Have you ever tried the special pretzel spin technique? Is that when you jump backwards off a trampoline and land directly in the emergency department? Put them seam side down. Ooh, do you know, I was actually kind of thinking, I think they might be okay, but seam side down, you see, it does make sense. But for baking then, I think, do you lose a bit of the shape? It's not a bad shout. Hang on, what is the... Because they're definitely seam side up in this. We'll have a look. We'll have a look. Thank you for the suggestion, though. That is a very, like, that's a sensical one. But yeah, this is, honest to God, this is only my second time ever trying to make pretzels. The last time was that time on stream, and they were okay. They were just a bit, oh. They were a little, you know, they were okay. Oh, that's a bit thin on the end. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I feel like a lot of them are seam side up. That just makes sense, though, to do them seam side down, because then you're not going to, like, explode. Now, mind you, these are going into water in a little while, so if they explode in there, there's nothing I can do about it, you know? For the bath. They're having a bath. A bath. I want a nice moldy salt. Oh, no. Oh, treat yourself to a pretzel rather not be here. Treat yourself to a pretzel. You deserve it. Everyone deserves a nice pretzel. Yeah, anyone who's in chat who's German, because I know we have people here who are German. How are you feeling about my... how are you feeling about the shape so far? They're a little bit freeform. I think the first one was like the best looking one, and after that I've just gone, yep, la 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 la, you know? Varmvan says I got old somehow, I don't know how. Listen, it could happen to anyone. It could happen to the best of us, and could happen when you're being careful as well, do you know? Blackjack says I've been getting better at cooking. My knife skills have improved exponentially. That's so good because knife skills are like, it feels impossible because you're like, I can't move my hands. And the thing is, you don't actually have to cut things really fast to have good knife skills, as it turns out. You just have to, you know, feel confident enough to go ding, 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 ding. I think good knife skills is less, well, this is me saying this and I'm not a professional, but I think it's less about speed and more about precision and being able to do what it is you're trying to do without making a hames of it, you know, without making a holy mess of it. So, as a Bavarian, those pretzels look good. Thank you, Ectouty. How do, actually, wait, I've not, Ect-outy. Is it Ectouty or Ect-outy? I'm sorry if I've been saying your name wrong. Youngly, thank you. Thank you. Oh, this is getting a bit thin on the end. Don't be doing that. Oh, it's a clan tag. Oh, God, do you know you don't be seeing them anymore, huh? Well, maybe you do, just not where I'd be, you know. If cut the items, not your fingers, you good enough knife skills. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. If you're not doing yourself an injury and the food is getting chopped up, then I think you're doing very well. You're doing very, very well. I feel like these are probably going to end up spending too much time at room temperature, but you know what? Sherlock, isn't that it? Sherlock, isn't that just it, huh? Half a meter, come on, a little longer. Last video was Ectouty, so I changed it to separate. Oh, I'm so sorry. Outie. Outie. For crusty ones, you want the ends to be thinner so they get a bit crunchy and the big arc to be thick so it's soft inside. That is actually very good advice, thank you. So get the ends a little bit thinner. This is not going to be super even, but you know what? If even one of these is good, I'll be very happy, you know? Twist it. Woo! Ooh, okay, that's not too bad. That looks respectable. You could you could introduce that one to your family. Like, that's a good, you know, that's a good fresh pretzel. Well, not yet. Not yet, it's not. I'm going to put this over here. Just out of the way, if you're wondering where over here is. They might end up being a bit sideways, and that's just because I actually don't have baking trays that are big enough to hold these sheets properly, do you know? Ding, ding, dong, da, ding, dong, da, ding, dong. 2 kilograms of onion for 1 bowl of soup seems fake. I'd do it though. I really, like, I don't want to do it until the weather starts to get cold again, but I think I'm finally going to get over my fear of making onion soup, French onion soup, and just make French onion soup. Silver Shadow Kids, and I was just thinking. Now the thing is, it's already quite hot, so it won't take that long to heat back up. Hopefully! But thank you for the little reminder, because that will be... Why is this one so much easier to roll? I think it's because I didn't put a lot of flour on it, because the other ones were starting to slip in my hands. I think I got a bit too worried about them sticking. Because this is looking a bit more like it now, if I may say. Oh, gorgeous, beautiful, fantastique. Okay, it doesn't look quite as gorgeous, beautiful, fantastique over there, but like, it's beautiful to me, you know? Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 oh, it's a fake clan. I started with a friend back in uni. It stuck around because both variants of my usual handle are normally taken everywhere by the time I catch on to the hip new thing. That's actually really cool. That's very funny. God, it's so long since I would never really much, but like, do you remember when clan tags were everywhere? Like well, not every username, but like not far off it. Really not far off it at all. Ding, ding. French onion soup, or as they say, soup à l'oignon. Oignon. Soup of, oh no! Oh no! The soup! Oh my god, you guys, the soup! Why the soup? No, soup! Do pretzels get boiled, or I'm thinking of bagels? Yes. Soup of oink. And now see, now I've gotten a bit overconfident and starting to shtick. Din, 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 din. There we go. Just a little bit. I think this is like the technique I should have been doing the whole time. But yeah, these are going into a little bath. Now that we have what we have are Discord sticker badge things. Yes, reminder for anyone who's in the Discord, or not yet perhaps. We do have a Discord tag for what it's worth if you would like if you'd like a cake next to your name. I've seen some other people having the tag cake, and I'm kind of like, maybe I should have left it at Dave. I don't know. I don't think there's any wrong way to do that. Did you know that since 1990, the official spelling from the Académie Française has actually been oignon? Really? Has it? Huh. Huh. Is the lie batch? Can't call me things like that. Yes, it is. It's a lie bath, or whatever the closest thing to that is. Jeff makes a good point about the fake clan. If it's more than one person, it's hardly fake. It's real. It's baking soda, or bicarbonate of soda, which is the closest I'm likely to get. I know this is the same. Little more. Do you know that in dark it's pronounced ingen? That's funny because when I was growing up, my mum would always say ingen, and she's not like, she would never have spent time in Scotland or anything like that. It's just one of those funny little things that happens in language. What's the word I'm looking for? Convergent evolution, but in words. There's a word for it. Oh, that's not right. No, that hang on now. We can get those a little cozier. That's a bit better. It just looked a bit sad, you know? False friends, it's not false friends, but it's similar kind of idea. Oink. It's oink. There's something like when words in different languages sound the same, maybe not exactly the same, but they sound like they might have the same origin, the same root, and they don't. And I cannot remember, I had a really good example of that off the top of my head, and I do not remember what it is. It's kind of like a false friend. A false friend is when a word in another language sounds like a word in a false cognate, that could be it. That could well be it. I think there's something to do with the word for honey in some dialect of Chinese and the word for honey in some language in Europe. I don't remember if that's it or if I just made it up. I just made it up. Okay, this might have gone a little bit long, but we're just gonna send it. Sometimes you just have to believe. Is it going to be perfect and beautiful? Yes, it is my perfect and beautiful and not perfect at all pretzel. Some of these will not be perfect. Have I said that already? Lord Goshi, hello. Like the word burro. In Italian it means butter. In Spanish it means donkey. I actually know that. Do you know why I know that? I know that because of Despicable Me. Because doesn't he call your one in the office of the adoption place a donkey? I don't know if anybody else remembers that, but I do. That was it, yes. He says she has a face like a donkey, that's it. Okay, alright, okay. Okay, this is the last one. This is the last one. Of the pretzels are rolling, the last pretzel on the batch. Oh, that's not very even. Oh, do you know, neither am I. I'm not even either. Who can judge these poor things? Okay, it is time to light the stove. I'm so sorry, I cannot show you what's going on over here because of the lack of stove cam. But you'll have to just take my word. Is that? It is on. You have to take my word for it that it's all happening the way it's supposed to be happening. Pretzels are gonna be perfect. You'll make the Minecraft eating sounds while eating them. Oh my god, I want to play Minecraft so bad. But I also want to go outside. But I also want to play Minecraft. Okay, let's have a look. So, bring the baking soda and 9 cups of water to a boil in a large pot. Drop 1 to 2 pretzels in the boiling water for 20 to 30 seconds. I need a way to time that many seconds very, very, very carefully. I cannot just eyeball this. Like, I do actually have to be precise with this because otherwise it'll be in bits. Let's see, I'm going to move this in here. I have a... Ooh, where is the thing that I'm looking for? Not here. Is it in here? It is! Hang on. I should have gotten this earlier. It's the one slotted thingamajig we have. I just need to give it a little wash. Where's the scrub daddy? Oh, under the plate! So I need to take them out with something slotted. I don't know why we don't have a slotted spoon. Every so often we see a slotted spoon in a shop and we're like, oh, we should get one of those. And you know what we don't do? Yeah, you guessed it. We don't buy the slotted spoon. Yeah, I'm gonna get the stopwatch app on my phone, so I'm gonna bring the whole bag and baggage with me over here. Let's see, so 20 minutes, any longer than your pretzel will have a metallic taste. Use the hot spatula, lift the pretzel out of the water and allows much of the excess water to drip off. Place pretzel onto a baking sheet, beat with the remaining pretzels. If desired, cover the boiled unbaked pretzels. Okay, no, we're gonna boil and bake all of them because otherwise... So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna transfer all the ones that are not done yet onto here so that I can have this as like they're done and ready to go in the oven sheet. Now, am I sacrificing a bit of shape? Yeah, but I'll be sacrificing a bit of shape in the water as well. So this can be the first one to go in. Actually, do you know what? I can bring 2 over with me. I'm so sorry that you don't get to see this, but I need to go fast because this dough is getting soft. Oh. And this water is coming to the boil. Dia Taylor, thank you for 8 months back in the office, so I get cake podcast for drive home. Hope you're having a wonderful day. So far, so good. I think, I don't want to jinx it, but I think this is going okay. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Yeah, it's not actually, I don't know if this is, it's not lie. Lie, lie, lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, lie, lie. Lie, 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 lie. It's not lie, it's, is it the same thing? It's not. We had this discussion years ago, and somehow, I don't remember. It's almost like it was years ago. Yeah, known baking soda, which I think is less likely to kill me instantly. It won't kill me instantly, don't worry. Because there's no warnings or anything in the recipe about this either. It just says, do this. But what happened the last time I did this, I'm pretty sure, is that I did not have baking soda or bicarbonate soda. I think I had baking powder, and that's when everything went pfft. I also put it in at the wrong time. I should have put it all into the thing together and then extracted it. Where did I put this? Yeah, lye is corrosive to skin. I wouldn't lie to you, and neither would you. Okay, it's not boiling yet. Let me put the lid back on for a minute. It's good you're using baking soda. Thank you, Ocean Minnow. The alternative is exhausting, I hear. Afterwards, you probably need to lie down. Also, Lando, thank you for the bits. Why must be Dowser pretzels and corrosive liquids? Emmy girl, I could not tell you. Where the answers are beyond me. The answers are beyond me knowledge, I tell you now. I don't know. Just for the laugh. Just for the laugh. I don't regret you. No! Avis, I adore you. I adore you. I really, really and truly do. I really and truly do adore you. You're excellent. Sorry, I say that while looking down because something just caught my attention on this, but you're excellent. You're. And if anyone ever thinks that says that you're not, okay, remember that. I'm just waiting for the water to come to the boil. You know, maybe when Silver Dragon Kitsune told me to boil the water, they were onto something. I should have done it a little bit sooner. What time is it? Oh, it's only 4:15. That's not too bad. Yeah, we want to create the pretzel skin, which is what happens if you stay on a sunbed for too long. Okay, it's barely at a simmer now. Oh, I'm not nervous. I'm just like, you know, the anticipation waiting for this to come up to the right temperature. The taste of the pretzels will be different using baking soda instead of lye. It will be a little bit, but I don't even know if you can get a hold of lye. Schmiggy Werberman Jensen, how are you doing? Sorry, I get kind of excited every time I see your username. Because I'm like, he was number 1! He was! Oh, I'm so sorry, Silver Shadow Kitsune. What did I say? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I think I just made up your username in a different universe. What did I say? Ooh. Silver, oh God, I'm so sorry. See, there's a lot of people, there have been down the years, people with silver, see 2 in a row, in their usernames, see people with shadow, people with kitsune, in all different configurations. And this is no fault of yours, Silver Shadow Kitsune. And sometimes they run together in my head, even though I know that you're all individuals. I'm Zarky. I'm Zarky. Carbonara, hello. Okay, this is bubbling. I don't see nothing in you and me bubbling. Now, ooh, I really wish you could see this. It's very cool. Actually, no, it's very hot. Don't put your hands in here. I unfortunately don't have stove cam, so oh my god, they're so soft. I'm actually really afraid. I don't know how to. How am I gonna lower these in? They're kind of. Okay, well, whatever nice shapes I made, forget them. Forget them. They're gone. 20 seconds. Actually, do you know what? We might be okay. $14. 20. Good. I need to make sure there's no water hanging around. Let that like drip off as much as possible. And get off, sorry. Get over with it. Okay, drip off. That's 2. I think once I have a few ready to go, I'm just gonna put them all in, you know? I can't lift them off. 1. I'm gonna hold the other one carefully, very carefully. The silicone is getting a bit, my lovely shapes. 1, get off! Sorry. Ha 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 he woo. This is even more difficult than it looks and sounds. Hang on, do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move stuff off the draining board because then, I can bring these over to me here. I'm sorry you can't see what I'm doing right now. Oh god, it's a holy mess over here, but it's not as much of a mess as the first time we tried doing this, so we take those. We take the small mercies where we can get a hold of them, do you know? Okay. Up. Yup. Where have you been getting a hold of your small mercies lately? What have your small mercies done for you lately, huh? Oh, please don't be stuck. They're so stuck to the silicone thing. They're so stuck. Okay, not as stuck as it was a second ago. Still pretty stuck. Stop. Reset. I need another one in there. Stop. Oh no, my beautiful. Oh. I'm stressed. Yeah, you know what, Schmitty, you're dead right. I got so hung up on the thingamajig, the non-stick thingamajig, where I should have just had that for the oven and this for the thing. But that's all right. Yeah, it's all right. It happens. These are about ready to come out. Okay. I'm gonna give it a little one of these. Give it a little shimmy. A little shimmy. Get out of there quick. Oh, don't. Oh, no, don't look like that. Good. Okay, now I think I'm gonna just put this batch into the oven. So I'm gonna sprinkle them with salt. Where's the malding salt? Oh god, where is the malding salt? Okay, calm down, relax, it's right there. Hop. The salt's going on. Flaky. Oh god, these are going to be very salty. I don't think that's a bad thing with pretzels though, like they're supposed to be salty. Dad, like I need you to know that you put a Sean Paul song into my head. You know, like, shake that thing, miss, on a mellow, shake that thing, shake that pretzel. All right, they're going in. They're going in. Yeah, that's, ooh, sideways. First batch. We're giving those 10 minutes and I check on them. This is gonna be really fun to time. I should probably bring you back here. Hi, hello. Salt. If you want some salt, here, I'll leave it there, okay? I'll leave the malding salt there so you can have a little bit while I'm over here. We have 5 more to do. How the hell am I gonna do this? Carefully. I'm also working backwards, so I've been going from like the most recently made ones to the first made ones. Ooh, it's starting to bubble a bit. Get that. Chill out. Come on. Making a holy show of yourself in front of everybody. You little pot of things that do that. Oh god, hang on, the timer.
Don't throw sodium chloride on people. That's assault.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to just do that one on its own. Because I didn't get the other one in time to time properly. Pink Lady Apple stickers. Yeah, I don't remember what it was I was making that I was using a load of Pink Lady Apples for, but you know. So thank you for the bits. Yeah, don't throw salt at people. Don't do it. You'll be picking that up for ages. Now, go on, have your flaky salt. Mmm, delicious. Ooh, the pretzel! It's okay, it's fine. It's a completely... It's fine. Oh! Jeez, it's a bit watery, actually. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Now, I'm playing a very dangerous game here because I'm picking them up from the same thing that I'm putting them back down onto, so I'm trying to make sure that things don't get too watery, do you know? Did you catch me? Did you catch me? Catch you, catch me, catch me. Uh-huh. Come on, get off the thing! Oh, my baby, my child! Oh, it's gone. Well. LG Phoenix says, good news, going to a concert in about 17 hours, went to a book sale today, got a good number of books, finally got over a sickness that was ailing me for a full week, and I'm acting in a Shakespeare production directed by a very cool trans woman. Let's go, Phoenix! It's all happening for LJ Phoenix. That's so cool. Oh, I'm so happy for you. That's just a good series of events, you know? And sometimes you need that. When you've had a tough time, or maybe it's just that nothing's been happening. When you have a couple of like very good things running one into the other, it's like it puts something back into your brain that you've lost, you know? Or not even that you lost, that maybe you haven't been as, I don't know, aware of for a while. It's good. It's good. Okay, these are looking a bit bubbly now. Oh no, they're looking a bit watery. I think I'll be fine. Okay, the last two going in for their bath. There's one. Oh, some of these will be a nice shape. Get that. Oh, the water's getting very aggressive now. Get in, quick. Whoop. That's it. Do you see this? I don't know if you can see from here how bubbly this is. It's calming down a bit, but that's it then. That's the last ones, and then they're going in the oven. I really, really hope these turn out nice. All right, that's it. Taking them out. Shake off the water and hope I don't drown. Shake off the water and golden brown. Texture like sun, na. Oh, okay. You'll see there's a little more water on these ones. There's not a whole lot I can do about that unless I pat them dry. Behold, this is it. Some of these might stick together. I don't want to handle them too much at this point, you know? I don't want to handle them too much because I might make a holy mess of it now. Or an unholy mess, or who knows? Just a mess. A mess type of mess. If someone threw glitter at me, I'd attack them. Tim Tam, you'd be dead right. They're going in! Uh-oh. Sorry, Pretzels, I know I'm disrupting your lovely experience in here. I need to move the oven thermometer. Okay. I nearly picked up the oven thermometer with my hands. I don't know where to put it. It's so hot. I can't. Draining board. Okay, so now the problem I have created for myself is that now we have two different timers running, but that's okay. Because we know which timer's for which. So I'm going to put a timer for the batch that just went in. Oh. 51. Says on that note, I'm also translating take this as by coming out. Congratulations! I hope you're feeling very good in yourself. I hope you're feeling very, 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 very good in yourself. And on that note, can we get a yeah for trans rights? We need to make sure the vibes have been checked every so often, you know? We need to make sure the vibes are being checked. Okay. Right. I'm going to take a minute to do a little cleanup. Yeah, that's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. I'll do a little cleanup. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of like, sometimes you're just throwing shapes. I'm just like, oh, Twitch is having a day. So if the stream goes a bit funky, do let me know. I'm kind of relieved it wasn't
Different musical instruments have different levels of trust.
True.
We have faith in violins, listen to harps, and even trust the hurdy-gurdy. There is, however, one item which never tells the truth. It's a handheld lute object which is very similar to a harp. Do not trust the liar.
Don't trust the liar. Oh, gang. Kids say thank you for the bits. I don't know what it is about the air today. I don't know, I feel like I have a pep in my step that I didn't even have coming into stream today. I hope you all also have that pep in your collective steps. I nearly picked up the very, 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 very hot oven thermometer. This is a clean cloth. It's clean enough. Actually, I'm gonna do the big brain move and just like scrape all of the bits off and then give it a wipe down. Oh, hang on. We have 2 overdue shark close-ups. Once I get this clean, I'll get you both of those, right? Both of them. Both of them. Oh, come on. We can be grooving. Oh, yeah. Kilvana, thank you for 21 months. Ding, 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 ding. I just got back from building up for 5.5 hours and 29 degrees. Are you doing TwitchCon this weekend? Or are you doing Dokumi? Or are you doing a convention, like you mean setup and everything? Oh, Kilvana, I'm so sorry, but I hope if that's the case, I hope you have a lovely time and I hope you manage to stay cool. Oh, you poor thing. Your TwitchCon artist, Annie, I really hope it goes so well for you. I'm not going to be there this year, as you can see, because I'm in my house. But I hope you have such a nice time. See, at this point, the only thing I want to do at a TwitchCon is see a load of ye who can make it along, to see some friends who also stream. And this year, I couldn't make it work, and I was sad, and I am still a bit sad. I'm like, yeah, I'm a bit bummed out that I can't go. But I'm like, but how much more exciting is it going to be the next time, you know? So, depending on how things go, maybe next year. Fingers crossed, we'll see. We'll see. It'll depend on where it is as well, and how accessible the location is. I still think they should do it in Glasgow. TwitchCon Glasgow, come on. I'll go there. I mean, I'll go there anyway. Hands up, who would go to TwitchCon Glasgow? I'd be there. Cake me to Gamescom. When is Gamescom? Is that like next month? I can never remember if it's the start or the end of the summer. I would love it, because I don't want them to do TwitchCon London would be, I don't know. I'm not like dunking on London. I'm a little bit dunking on London, but I just think that would be so much fun. I think it'd be great crack. Because also it wouldn't be like catastrophically expensive. How's our timers doing? Oh my god. Late August for Gamescom. I've never been. McDara went out, in fairness, he went for work. And I've never been, but I've heard it's pretty cool. I'm anxious about traveling to another country. That's pretty fair. I do like traveling. But if you've never traveled to another country, or if it's not something you're confident with, like, yeah, fair enough. Not in Ireland. I know what you're thinking. You're like, Cake, why would you not lobby for TwitchCon Ireland? Because there's nowhere to have it. There's nowhere good to have it. And I'm so serious. There's no good event area to have it that would not be like a million, bajillion, trillion euro. And it probably still would be like, okay. So, TwitchCon Glasgow, I'm telling you. I mean, we all know that Glasgow is the gay capital of Ireland anyway, so. And I'm not like, oh, well, Glasgow's just an extension of Ireland. It's like, handshake, we understand. You know, we're buddies. Hey, Rodriguez, we don't have anything out of the oven yet, but. Oh, do you know, not to be getting all emotional about things that are not ultimately a very, very big deal anymore, but like, it was real to me. I miss the hype of E3 season, and I know the things still happen, but I miss E3 being the thing that's going on. I don't know if it's just me, but send everyone. Oh my God, send everyone out to Dundrum. Jesus. Sorry, I said that like someone's dad. Like, oh, Jesus. Yeah, it was an event. It felt like, because like, I don't know. Like, you know, King's Bend, that's kind of like, it's like I miss 2016. I also really don't miss 2016. Because I didn't know all of it. But yeah, I loved staying up late and watching little showcases. And I know there's still a bit of that, but it's like, Belfast TwitchCon. If there's somewhere in Belfast, I'd go. I never have a good excuse or reason to go to Belfast. Oh my god, this timer's been going off and I didn't see it. Ah! Hang on. Oh my god. There's no way. I'm gonna give him another like 1 minute. Gang, do not adjust your television set. And if you're not watching on a television set, oops, put this on the television set and then do not adjust it. Not to be giving the game away, but we, I think, need to start a taste test prediction for the pretzels. And I don't know if it's fair to start it before you can see them. They're going to be too hot to taste for a little while. Oh my god, let me just check the recipe on this again. 12 to 15 minutes, or until golden brown. Texture like sun. Recent game shows either okay, cool, announce info on a game shown 7 times by now. Yeah, it's like, do you want a new trailer for the new thing that was announced 10 years ago? And it's like, Taste test prediction for the pretzels, I said 10 minutes if that's okay, kids tonight. Also, thank you so much. Yeah, the endless debates about who won E3. Also, that little thing is not going off. Gang, I need your attention for a minute. I'm gonna put them right here. Are you ready? Now the other batch is still in there. Oh my god. Are you ready? Oh my goodness gracious tonight. Holy shit. They look so good. That's the first batch. We have more. I'm gonna see if I can like extract them from the thing without burn. Actually, if I get a little thingamajig. My god. Let me see if I can. So they can actually start to cool a little bit. I just hope they're not like soggy underneath. Now they're supposed to be soft. I just hope they're not raw. But they do look pretty golden brown to me. Do you know? Do you know? I need to put this over here. It's the only heat-proof place. Oh my god. Woohoo! Okay, I'm gonna put these other ones up on a higher shelf because they're not getting brown quite as fast as the others. Now, one of them did have a little more like water going onto the thing than the others, but oh jeez, do you know, a bit of cheese over one of these would be unbelievable. I don't think we have any good melty cheese is the only problem. Holy god! Like, look at the, you know, shape-wise as well, considering some of them got a bit messed up, not bad. I'm betting the farm on this. I don't know why I do that and not like a Kerry accent. I think it's because if I get a Kerry accent wrong, it's more embarrassing. They do look really good, thank you. I am really and truly very excited to try these. Because I like the last time I made them, I think everything went a little bit wrong. Like I did eat them, ultimately. Because of course I did. But like, oh my god. Hang on. Please don't explode PC when I take this memory card out. Excellent, okay. I haven't set up the second camera yet. But I am going to make good use of it to take some very, very fancy pictures of these pretzels. Actually, I'll wait until the other batch come out as well. Explosion sounds. They do look pretty good, don't they? I don't know what to do with myself. I'm waiting for the others, because they're not browning up quite as quickly. Twitch, oh, you saw some recommended. I'm glad you come in. We do this every Friday, unless I'm like sick or something, which thankfully has been less and less over time, which we love. Oh, that's shark close-ups. I have time. We can have shark close-ups. We have 1 minute until I need to check those. Thank you so much for reminding me. Brie is in the sun. Wait, hang on. Can we get Brie in the sunshine? Oh, do you know, the sun's not directly on her, but you know what's important? What's important is that she love you, and that's true. And do you know what else is important? Pretzel. No, she wouldn't eat you. But she'd understand your desire to eat a pretzel, in fairness. Do, 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 do. If you haven't given Shark a hug today, exclamation mark, hug Shark. This is not a scam. It is free. It is easy. You can add to the ever-growing pile of hugs. Do you know who else you can appreciate? Dave. You see him? Little guy. He's hanging out. You can exclamation mark pat Dave if you're feeling wild as well. And that's a Brie-approved action as well. Brie's cool with that. Actually, Brie's probably a bit warm. I'm kind of warm. In fairness, having the oven on for a while, and I probably had the oven on for... Good God, that was so loud. Sorry. Let me check these before I take them out. Okay, they're pretty much all done except... I'm gonna give them another, like, 2 minutes. It is a dangerous thing I do, but 2 of them just don't look quite done. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. They're a little... I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying a single thing until the prediction's done. Not a single thing. But what I will say is that if you are new here, or if you're just hanging out and you haven't had a chance to, we have a Discord. It is cool, it is hip, it is happening. If you have food and drink that you make, you can put pictures in there. Or if you have food and drink that you have in a place, as long as you're not pretending you made it yourself, because that's a bit weird. We like to see food, we do. And if you have pets, you can show us pictures of your pets. And if you like to play Minecraft, you can be subscribed if you want. You don't have to be. You do have to be for this specific thing. If you want to play on our Minecraft server, you can do that. You can. You can do that. Scorch, I saw the highlights. Jeez, there was some load of people out of the race. I felt, you know, I don't really follow any one particular team, but I did feel kind of bad for George Russell. Like his car literally just went ding, ding. Like it just completely. I felt so bad. You could see he was in the horrors, angry about it. Like I really felt for him. But yeah, it's a bit of a wild one. It's been such a weird F1 season, and I only follow it kind of like loosely. Like some weeks I'll be like watching everything, and sometimes I'll just catch the highlights. But yeah, mad to see Max back on the podium after so long as well. Like it's been a hot minute. And oh my God, who's your man who won? Is it Antonelli? He's been a fast buy now, I have to say. Kimi Antonelli has been doing very well for himself, in fairness. He has been like, max or quit. He is very good, in fairness. And Red Bull have been interesting this year, haven't they? They've been making some interesting decisions. Yeah, like, Kimi's he's a speedy young fella. Okay, I'm gonna just really hope I haven't burned any of these ones. No, I think they're okay. These are a little bit darker on one side, but I think it's probably worth it for the others. I'm just gonna doink, 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 doink. Okay, I think we might be okay. I'm gonna turn off the oven because it's warm. Oh, I don't know where to put these. Same time, I wouldn't say that's bad. And then you're probably wondering how similar real F1 is to the Cars films, and I can't tell you because I've never seen a Cars film. Overhead camera, doink. I'm not putting them on the floor, nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Oh, look at that big one. Ooh, look at that. Also a pretty reasonable size one. Oh my God, this is hot, 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 hot. I need to do this fast. Okay, away. Ooh, that was so hot. It was kind of going through the oven glove a little bit. Not what you want. You don't want the heat going through the oven glove. Now I can. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, The taste test prediction's ongoing, so I'm going to take a minute to like steady these little guys up a little bit. And I'm going to try and take like an artsy picture of them. Artsy, not artsy. Now don't eat any of them before we do our taste test prediction, okay? I'm going to take, with a real camera, I'm going to take a picture of these. And try not to get any flour or God knows what on this camera. An artsy, beautiful photograph. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's art. Ooh, I like the noise the shutter on this makes. Who's ready for me to be really annoying with my fancy food photos? I say that regularly and then I don't end up doing it. If I come back a little bit, come on, focus. Oh yeah. My God. What a scoop. Okay, I'm done. I'm just kind of enamored with this little thing, so. I almost feel bad making it a stream camera. It's beautiful. I feel bad making it a stream camera, but I'm probably going to use it as a like other things camera as well. Oh, I'm sweating. Yeah, the clicky, when you can feel the physical, like mechanical movements and something like that, I love that. I love it. I'm sweating, it's so warm. I'm just, oh, wait, hang on, there's a fan around here somewhere. Oh, yes, there it is. There's some batteries in it. Oh! Better. It has a little water spray in it as well. I'm not using the water spray for obvious reasons. Oh, I will actually have a sip of water. Thank you, Scorch. And that felt stiff. Yes, from a couple of years ago. It's so good. Silver Dawn says, good thing about my cat going deaf is the noise the fans doesn't bother anymore. Oh, Jeff, yeah, you would recognize that. It's been great. It's been very good. The temperature's not actually. Let's see, how warm is it here? See, it's only like 18 degrees or so at the minute, but it's beaten down on all of the windows on this side of the house. And our houses exist to create heat and keep heat in. Also, the oven was going for like 40 minutes. So even when it's like, it's the sunshine, like it could be 14 degrees, and if the sun is beaten down enough on the windows, it will get warm, you know? What are those fans called? I don't know, like it's a little like mist fan. I'm a fan of Mist, I think she's great. But it's like a water mist fan or something like that. Oh my God, I didn't realize. You know when you don't realize the back of your neck is so warm? It's 30 degrees here and I'm melting. Oh, Rennie, I'm so sorry. I've seen like mad temperatures and I'm not able for it. Yeah, I was just gonna say, Scorch, yeah, like in the south of England, you're getting roasted. It's 34 degrees. That's mad. I can't be doing that. Jana! Oh my goodness, Jana, how are you doing? Come in. Jana, it's so lovely to see you. Thank you for 72 months. How are you? Oh my goodness. I hope you're doing very, very well. Oh, I'm sweating. Okay, that's way better. It's amazing how much difference and how much help a little bit of air on your face is. Inverted Walrus says, I had 31 degrees a couple of days ago, it was 25 in my kitchen, 8 p.m, the curtains will be closed all day. Yeah, and that's the thing. Here's the thing. I know when it's a lovely day outside, you're like, oh, I want to open up. God, wait, 72 months is 6 years. Oh my God, John, that's a long time. Oh, that's mad. When it's nice and sunny, you're like, oh, I'll open up the curtains and the windows and I'll let in all the air. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. If you have blackout curtains, leave them closed. Leave them closed. It is a trap. Honest to God, it is. If you have blinds, blackout curtains, blinds, anything like that, don't open them. Because that's, like, really and truly, that keeps the heat out a bit. It doesn't keep all of the heat out, but, like, you will notice the difference immediately if you start fecking around with that, so. Oh, I'm sweating. Okay. I'm gonna get some more water. You can tell that I'm feeling the heat a bit, even though it's not the hottest day ever. Because I haven't made a second cup of tea. Heartbreak. Now, do we want to go back to the overhead view? Of course we do. Oh! Let me hold them up to you a bit. Oh, look. Do you know, considering the last attempt at these was, it's at least 5 years ago. It might be longer, it's at least 5 years. They look pretty good. They look promising. I'm worried, I haven't looked at the underside yet. Never mind. I think that looks normal. I think that's what a pretzel is supposed to look like underneath. I'm doing great, just ordered a pizza. Oh, I hope you really, really enjoy your pizza. If you a good solid, well, not solid pizza. Do you want a pizza solid? I don't know. Pizza solid sounds like a favor you do for someone. Yeah, I did go very heavy on the salt because I didn't want to go too light on the salt. And sure, they can always brush a bit off if it's too much. Oh, I don't know which one to try. They all look pretty good. Like, some of them are not perfect, sure, but like, my God. Okay, hang on until I turn the tunes down a bit. A pizza solid, I think most pizzas are. Pizza solid is when you offer to pay a friend back in food, and I think that's a very good currency. You know, I remember seeing this post, and it was obviously rage bait, but it was in my head for a while. It was like, real adults do not ask their friends to help with tasks and then pay them in pizza. They ask professionals and they pay them money. And it's like, if you ask me to help you out with something that I can help you out with, and you're like, here, I'll get you a pizza, I'm like, I'm there already, you know? Oh, an ingot of pizza. I wanna try one. But I'm like, do I need to let them sit? Yeah, like give me the food, because I'm gonna spend the money on food anyway, you know? Not being funny, but oh my God, so Pretzel Stream was September 2020. It is the same recipe. That VOD is not accessible, but I think there are clips of it. Because the B clip definitely exists, and that might be the only one. Because I didn't start backing up VODs until about October or November that year. Oh my God, that's a while. Removing the over from the oven, and if desired, serve warm with spicy nacho cheese. I'll see what I can do. I don't know what to have these with. We have cheese, but it's not really like very melty cheese. I'm going to just raid the fridge for a minute and see what we have. I didn't think any further ahead than making these, and I'm going to be fully honest with you. I'm a little bit in shock that they look as good as they do. Not that I'm down on myself, not that I'm not believing in myself, but, you know, we don't have any like cheese sauce or anything like that. We have pesto. Actually, I don't know how long that's been open. I need to do a little fridge clear out soon. I could like grate some cheese onto one. I don't know if we don't even really have grating cheese, do we? We kind of do. There's the kind of cheese that, no, this will, you know what? I'm just gonna try one first, and then we can decide. Pretzel with pesto does sound good. We only have, we have Dijon mustard, and it's grand. It's not like a particularly fancy one. Aha. Hey. I need to do something important though. That wasn't the important thing. The important thing is this. Fox Overlord, get out of my head. Get out of my head. Should I do this with the overhead cam? Maybe I should. I can just lean in a little bit. I just ripped it open. I just ripped it open like an animal. This is your taste test. Oh my god! Sorry. Oh wow, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Fuck. I don't know. I don't know. You know, it's all right, you know. Holy shit. I need to show you the crumb on this. Because I was worried, now this one had a bit of hole in it, don't worry. Because I was worried these were going to be doughy in the middle. You know, because I was kind of eyeballing it a little bit. Look at that. Oh! But, yeah, I don't know. They could be great, they could be terrible, I don't know. Oh, sorry. You forgot your glasses, hang on. Here, you can borrow mine. Magic. You know, you wouldn't like them. You wouldn't like them. No. You wouldn't like them, I'll take them away. Do you see yourself eating all 12? I have to leave some for McDara, now come on. Holy shit. I can't. Top 5 things I have ever made on stream. And I really mean it. Really and truly, these are incredible. Oh my god. That's high praise, because you know that like most things are like, oh yeah, that was pretty good. These are. Oh my god. Local streamer enters pretzel fueled delirium. I kind of feel a bit like that. But you know what's a very nice feeling? And someone mentioned this. I think I suspected, but I wasn't sure. This is exactly the same recipe I used the last time I tried making these in 2020. Oh, shredding ruin, do it. Absolutely do it. They were not that difficult. Like, the time it takes me to make something on stream, you know, I mean, I'm chatting to you, we're having a laugh, we're going la 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 la. I lose track of time, and then sometimes I lose track of stuff. I could probably put these together myself in about an hour and a bit. So if I can do it in that time, you can definitely do it in that time. These are better than ones I have had, like, in bakeries. Not all. Actually, I haven't had that many pretzels in bakeries, in fairness. I would serve this to someone from Bavaria. And I'm serious. Those are incredible. Oh my god. Yeah, the cooking redemption, it's such a nice feeling. I actually want to do more of that. I want to revisit more recipes that I messed up the first time. Because that that didn't feel terribly difficult. Whereas I remember the first time I was making these, I was kind of terrified. I didn't know what I was doing. I messed a few things up. Damn. They're very salty, but in fairness, I do like a lot of salt in pretzels, so. Stat, I really want to. I might wait until the weather cools down, but I would like to. Oh my god. This is just such a nice feeling as well because, you know, it is cooking redemption. Because, like, sometimes I don't give myself enough credit for how much better I've gotten at baking and how much more patient and calm I've gotten. Like, and I'm not embarrassed to admit, like, I used to really, like, not like super freak out, like crying or anything like that on stream, but I would get super embarrassed if something started going wrong when I was baking. And you know, the worst thing that can happen if you're trying to, you know, salvage a recipe is if you start getting embarrassed and if you start like sweating it. That's like the worst thing that can happen. And that doesn't really happen as much anymore. Huh. Yeah, the dough can smell fear. Baked goods can smell fear when you're making them. Oh my god. And Jen says I was a horrible cook when I was a teen. Every time I make something I ruined back then. The joy is so good. It's like, oh my god, I grew up. I grew up and I got better. Oh. Huh. I'm so happy. Oh, I needed this. I needed this. I needed to be able to go back to that recipe and be like, yeah, I could do it. I need to make a list of the other recipes I want to go back to because I want to go back to the butterscotch pie as well. I want to go back. There was a pineapple cake I made once. Someone asked me as well. I saw in chat. Sorry, was it Sashami? Said, "What are your top 5?" Now that you put me to it, I don't know. Oh no, I do. The honey bourbon Swiss roll. That was amazing, and that was an accident. Well, it wasn't an accident, but it was. I had to salvage a recipe because I didn't actually have the chocolate I needed to make the chocolate Swiss roll, to make chocolate log or whatever. And I just winged it because we had a bit of bourbon, like that much in the bottom of the bottle or something like that, and I had cream. So I just combined the bourbon with the cream and a bit of honey, and it was amazing. It was so good. I haven't made it since, and I made that in the old house. That was like, God, that must be well over 3 years ago or more. Like, that was ages ago I made that, and I need to write that down. That's going in the cookbook, which I am still working on, don't you worry. I say cookbook, it's going to be like a small selection of recipes that I can give you with confidence, knowing I haven't just yoinked them from someone else. So there's that, these. Can anyone else remember? I forget what I've made sometimes, because it's been almost every Friday for 6 years. Can't remember so much. The lemon cake, your mum's lemon cake. Specifically, Zargan, your mum's lemon cake. Now don't get too excited. This is from the Toothathon, if you remember. I said I would do a digital cookbook. It won't be for sale because it is a reward for the Toothathon. It will be available for free. For free. Yes, it'll be a little curated list, exactly. I'm trying to think what else. Cinnamon buns are always so good. That particular recipe is incredible. So good. I'm probably going to end up telling you about 20 things that I think are top 5, but it's hard. It's hard to pit so many things against each other, you know? I've made better Yorkshire puddings on stream, particularly when we didn't. Oh, I was busy being in the hospital. We didn't get to do a Christmas dinner stream last year. Like the end of last year, we didn't get to do one because I was too busy going. My appendix. So that didn't happen. But I like those. I don't know if I can pit them all against each other, but the Yorkshire puds I make on those are pretty good. But other regular recipes. Do you remember, and this was a sponsored cooking stream for a game called Magical Delicacy, which was actually very good. Like, a good game, and they were lovely. They were a really nice gang. They asked me to recreate a recipe from the game, and I winged it. I just made up. And oh my God, I said I'd give you the recipe and I forgot to do that. And that was like nearly 2 years ago. And it was like, oh, what was it? It was like lemon spaghetti or something like that. And it was amazing. And that was another one I just kind of winged it. Like a couple of days beforehand, I was like throwing a few things together in a recipe. I was like, will this work? Probably yes. Probably yes. And it was good. Yeah, it had like a sauce and everything with it. Yeah, that was it. It had mushroom as well, Kiki, you're dead right. It was like mushroom lemon. And I was like, is this going to be a bit, yeah, because mushroom's quite earthy, but then the lemon with it like lightened it up so much. It was so good. It was so good. I haven't made that since either. Sometimes I make something, I'm like, great, never want to make it again in case I make it bad, which is not a good way to live. Do not do as I do. Except for when I drink water. Thank you, mouth, for making that water drinking noise. I really, really appreciate it and needed that. Still think you should try to work out some kind of Bloodborne inspired food. Me too. The thing is, there's no actual food in Bloodborne. You have like, yeah, you have the blood cocktail. And other than that, you're like, you know? Subnautica recipe when? Oh, I could definitely make like something to look like a peeper. Because my knowledge of Subnautica is still mostly the first game. Also, I do need to talk about this. I know I was going to go back to Subnautica this week just gone. Now, between the jigs and the reels, I was not able to do that. I want to see if I can do it next week, because after playing Subnautica 2 with Elia, I do feel more confident to go back to it. And I was enjoying it. I just got really stressed about it. Because, you know, there was so many things to manage at once. So I do want to give it another go. And because it was fun. And I know that ye have great crack watching me trying to figure stuff out as well. And I want to do face cam again for that. Because, not that, don't worry, I'm not being like, well, I'm not going to VTube anymore. I want to get back to like 50-50. And a lot of that was just that I didn't have a camera that I could just leave upstairs, because I have to wang-jangle things around a specific way to have the camera up there. And every time I move it, it moves the camera angle, and that's where this came from. I think I showed you this already. I just haven't it set up, which is why I was using it for... It's beautiful. Do you know what it is? It's exactly the same camera as you're looking down right now, or as I'm looking down right now. The camera was so good, I got a second one, literally exactly the same second hand. So it's beautiful, it's gorgeous. It matches my desk, which is nice, and I got a little bag so I can bring it out and about if I want. But I think if I lost this, I would vomit. It wasn't like, and I'm not trying to be like, oh, well, it's not that expensive, la 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 la. I have seen what some cameras that are used for streams cost. I'm not spending that much. But I got secondhand at a very good price for one of these, and I love it. Yeah, some of them are spenny. Like, I remember years ago looking in someone's Twitch bio, and this is no shade to anyone, because like it might have been a sponsor or whatever, and I was like, oh, what's her face cam? I was like, because it looks really like sharp without being too harsh and whatever, like the colors look nice. I was like, great. So I went into the Twitch bio and I looked, and it was a Blackmagic camera. Do you know how much Blackmagic cameras are? I was like... I was like, Blackmagic face cam? If you don't know how expensive they are, just imagine expensive. If you know, you know. They are expensive. And don't get me wrong, looks gorgeous. That's not the budget that this little cartoon show is running on at all. Oh god, but yeah, I got this secondhand because I don't know if they make them new anymore, these particular cameras. But yeah, unreal. Dinmaker, hello, good news. I hit the goal for my fundraiser today, currently at €550 raised for Irish Cancer Society. Can we get a wow for Dinmaker? That's unreal. Oh my god, fair play to you. Oh, very, very, very good cause. The Irish Cancer Society obviously do very, very good work, but they're such a lovely bunch of people as well. Like, not using a red epic for your face cam, unsubbed. Oh my god. Maybe it was a red camera, maybe it wasn't Blackmagic. Are they the same company? I don't know. There's lots of companies who are like, we have this line and it's a different name. I don't know anymore. There's so many cameras. McDara talks cameras to me sometimes, and I genuinely enjoy hearing about it, because I find it so fascinating that there are so many different types for different things. And that saying it like that makes me sound like a little baby child who's never seen a camera before. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. And Dinmaker says I'm doing a crowd control stream on Sunday to raise more cash. So I asked her up. Gang, can we please get a shout out for Dinmaker right now this minute? And please do head on over. Do head on over immediately. And if you're around Sunday to help out with the good cause, or even keep them company, you know, why not? Fair play to you, like that's unreal. We need to schedule in a charity stream maybe next month. We haven't done one since Jingle Jam. It's been a while. And in fairness, it's been a bit of a disorganized start to the year is actually a very nice way to put it, I think. Oh, goodness. It's been a hot minute. And I think, you know, with June coming up, yeah, nobody expected the appendectomy. Oh my God, lads, I don't know if I actually remember to back up the VOD, because as you can imagine, you know, I was here not realizing I had appendicitis yet, sweating, trying to put together that poor misfortune out of gingerbread. No wonder I didn't manage it. No wonder I felt like I was in the horrors. I'd like to try that again, because like in my brain, I'm like, I know I can do this. Like, I know for a fact that I can do this recipe, and it just, it was just one of those things. It was one of those things. Yeah, I felt like it because I felt like I was in the horrors, because lo and behold, the horrors were hanging out, but I didn't know that yet. And that's why I streamed the next day for 5 to 5.5 hours, not realizing. But sure, look, isn't that it? Isn't that it? It's only like 5:10. I want to chat with you for a while, if that's all right, won't you? Yeah, it's been a busy year. It's been a busy 12 months. And it's been, there's been lots of good stuff. Perhaps we're due some Christmas in July streams. You know, Patty, now that you say that. If I could find a if I could find a cooler temperature Friday, just do a Christmas dinner stream in July. Christmas in July. Oh. Also, Patty, I don't know if I said hello to you. 0 Patty 1. Hi, how are you doing? I hope you're keeping very, very well. What was I going to say? Sorry, I have 100 things running around in my brain. But yeah, it's been a very busy year, and yeah, that's all I got. Call it a roast dinner. No, I'll call it a Christmas dinner. Call it a Christmas dinner. Oh, come get Chemist. I hope your cosplay is coming together very nicely. Very, very, very nicely. And then maybe you don't have to tell me who, just in case, like, don't dox yourself through your cosplay or whatever, but I hope it's coming together very nicely. I don't know how I haven't eaten another pretzel yet. I've been yapping so much I've kind of forgotten. Oh, but if anyone happens to be coming in late, look at these. Look at these. Look at the. Why am I not eating them while they're warm? Jamie James, I have never known how to say that word, and I've only ever seen it written down in Ms. Magazine about, like, I don't know, boy band guys. How do you say that? Four. Oh, is it like? Is that it? Like? I think that might be it. Maybe that's the sound we're looking for. I don't know. But what I do know is the Cupcake Chemist is good news. Didn't mention yet, but last weekend I went to my first ever con. Ooh, got to see the last bit of Anime North, and then went to dinner and a concert with a very good friend. It was tons of fun. That sounds so good. Oh, gang, I've kind of got the. Maybe it's just that I feel a bit of FOMO not being at TwitchCon or Dokumi or anything this weekend. Oh my God! Wait, no. What am I saying? Oh my God, what am I saying that I'm not at Dokumi? What am I saying, you guys? Lady X Ciara, thank you for 8 months. I hope you're keeping very, very well. Hang on, what am I talking about? I am at Dokumi. At oh, feck, maybe it's on already. Uh-oh. What time is it in Germany right now? I just googled Germany time. In 4 minutes I'm at Dokumi. If you're I'm after giving myself a cramp. At 4 minutes I'm at Dokumi. I better get moving really fast. How much is? Oops. That's I mean like no it's no it's cool it's cool no I mean like it's no it's I'll be there. In Elia's concert! Elia's concert is starting at 6:15. time in Germany, and I'm very excited. If there's anybody who's at the convention right now, speak. What are you doing here? Go enjoy yourself. Tarek says, reminds me of the actor who got wasted with friends was sitting in the audience and said, this is the great part, this is where I come in. Fuck. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh. Gang, this has been so good. I think maybe it's just the weather that we've been having. There's something in the air, but I needed this. This was such a nice stream. And these turned out, I know there's a lot of salt on them, but look how nice they turned out. One more time with the overhead cam. Eska the Monster, how do you know me? You may know me for the pretzels that I have put way too much salt on. You may know me that I'm literally, you guys, I am literally just hanging out. It's okay, I won't be late. There's technical, listen to me, listen, it's okay, I don't actually need to be anywhere. Everything is, everything is cool. Everything's cool, everybody cool. Everything's fine, I don't have to be anywhere. But like, I'm gonna be there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Come here, important things I have to tell you. There is a new YouTube video this evening. Please go on over to the main channel of YouTube. I know it's been ages since a new video. I'm gonna really get myself together and try and get more videos up for you because you're all very cool and hip over on YouTube and I appreciate all the support. Thank you so much, Centubus, you understand. Yeah, I'm already there. Exactly. What else do we have? Discord. If you're not in the Discord, you are missing out. You can get over to the Discord right now this minute. You can be over there. You can be attending the Discord. Yes, you can. So good that I forgot to tell Nightbot that it doesn't have to respond anymore. What else we got? If you would like 10% off your caffeine or your flavor for your water, you can use code CakeJumper at gabersups.gg or newsup.com. That's wrong. That's not the URL at all. Okay, let me see. Oh, I didn't ask you. I forgot to ask you something very important. Have we had a very nice time on this day today? And single noodle of ramen, thank you so much for, I don't know what the words are. Thank you for being here. And I'm really glad that we can put a pep in your step and I hope you're going to be feeling generally better much better soon. You know what I mean, all my words are all over the place. But if I can make you laugh, then I've done something right. That's the way I'm looking at it. Now, gang, I need to go. I need to see. Ooh. Who's online? Everybody's online. See, that's the thing. On a day like today, everybody to be online. Do you know why? Because there's a lot of cool people out there. They're all hanging out. Me. Who have we not been to in a while? Ooh, so many people. I think I'm going to send you over. Oh my god, I don't know. There's so many people. I know where we're going. I know for a fact that y'all like Tomodachi Life. I know for a fact. So I'm going to send you over. Am I spelling the name right? I am. Am I? Yes, I am. I'm going to send you over to Big Yellow, who is super hip and cool and happening, and who is playing Tomodachi Life right now this minute. Right now. That's true. Gang, I gotta pause the music. It's paused. It will not be going back on. Not yet. I must say, thank you so much for coming along today. This is amazing. This was so much fun. They turned out so good. Thank you so much. I'm going to be eating pretzels all day, and I'm not upset about it. I might get some today, but I don't know. Goodbye from me. Goodbye for Shark. Goodbye from Dave. Goodbye from Bree. There's probably no stream this weekend. If that changes, I'll of course let you know, but I will be back next week. Thank you so much for being here. You're a very good guy. Okay, that's it. That's all I got. I'm going. Goodbye. Woo! Thank you so much. Good.